Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
And welcome to Johnny Woodard Presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard and occasionally Sam Tripoli. How are you, Johnny?
I'm pretty good, buddy.
Johnny, you're coming in hot with some hot energy. Let's see your cool shirt.
Check that out, dude. Rodzilla, Dennis Rodman.
That's a
Remember
great
he took
shot.
that picture with it like this? Like,
Yeah.
he was. Was he an artist? Do you think was that guy? He was an artist, right? Yeah.
But he was the first of the athletes that kind of realized he could get more attention if he did outlandish stuff. You know, it's like you see it happening right now. It's like JJ Redick saying that like Bob Cousy played against plumbers, right?
Yeah.
And you hear Jerry West's response to that? You average 11 points in your career. You know, I mean, like, what a great comeback, dude.
Well, then somebody put on a video of Jerry West and
Kareem
Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
It was the two of them playing together in one of the final series or something like that. Just, I mean, balling, dude. And you could tell by looking at it, it was real high quality. That Jerry West like had lift.
Was
and,
a
like,
savage.
Yeah, he was great.
And he had, you know what he had? Like that redneck farmer strength, right?
Yeah.
There's like that super duper like black speed, right? That athletes have. And then the counter to that, which is equally as good, is crazy redneck farmer.
Jerry West had that
athleticism.
had quickness too, though.
Yeah,
He had
right.
real
Larry
quick,
Bird was like that. They just had that.
Yeah.
And like
Bird was smooth.
Yeah, I know. People are like, dude, are you opening with sports? No, we're not. But we are in a weird way because I'm also, just so you know, as we're recording this, there's a UFC fight going on. I have a 4-fight parlay going. I've got the first 3 and I got one more left. And I have money. Do you already know? Is
No,
it okay?
no.
So I have money on Pena. We'll see how it goes. You at home, by the time you hear this, we'll know who won.
Looks
But you're
pretty
gonna
even
get
right now. Yeah.
You're gonna get, you know, the thrill of victory or the agony of defeat. We don't know. Just let you know what's happening here, Johnny. How was your week? Everything good?
Yeah, pretty good, man. We've been busy lately. We've been pumping them out, right?
We've been cranking them out, and I think people like it. They like the show. Yeah, man, we are constantly in flux. We're in flux.
What do you think that guy's life is like, Eddie Bravo's? What do you think is
nonstop?
Right.
I guarantee you, dude. He is like a lot of men where they are just running and gunning and really like their women in their life are just doing so much behind the scenes, like to just keep the train on the tracks.
Oh, kind of like manager situations?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. That's what Dana does. She does all this business stuff that I do not have the time for. If I had to stop and do the business side, I would be screwed.
So Bravo's got a similar situation to
Yeah,
that.
Kimber is great. She's a lethal, beautiful, very cool chick. And they're a great team. So, like, yeah, that's him, dude. I mean, dude, he's jiu-jitsu Jesus, bro.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can't imagine what it's like. I imagine him just walking down the sidewalk and he can kind of pick out who's going to recognize, you know what I mean? Because there's a certain type of guy.
Yeah, you can tell by ears.
By the ears, but also you just like a certain kind of build, you know, like they're
100%,
maybe,
100%.
but a little more flexible.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, I'm about to get recognized.
Yeah.
Like that's his whole life.
Does it turn you on if chicks like, I got black belt in jiu-jitsu? Does that turn you on?
Not really.
Really turns me on.
No. What, you want to get choked out?
No, I just like chicks who are into combat.
Like I had a girl tell me one time, I'm pretty sure I could take you, and I'm like, I don't.
That doesn't turn me on.
That's not doing it for me.
But some guys that would turn on. For me, dude, it turns me on that they got black belts. I just know that every woman I've ever dated has swung on me at some point, so I don't want them to be able to choke me out.
They ever connect?
Right? What's that?
Have they ever connected?
Oh yeah. I've been punched in the face a lot, bro.
By women though?
By men and women. I've been punched in the face a lot by women, and fun fact, never retaliated ever in my life.
That's good for you.
Just got the shit kicked out of me, kicked in the face. I had a tooth put through my lip from a kick in the face from a girl I was dating.
What, you got roundhoused in the face or something?
No, she just was
drop kick.
So she was a little drunky monkey at the time. And she was just on top of me on the bed, like, and I'm like, come on, get off me. I'm getting a little claustrophobic. I'm like, you gotta get up. And I pushed up and she fell backwards.
Oh.
But I saw her face go, and her fucking foot came back, wham, and just kicked me right in the face.
Why did she do? Why did she do
And
that?
I used to have this weird snackle tooth. I used to have this one long tooth because Sherry Gleason. Do you know those, like when you're trying to learn like soccer, you kick it into a goal, but it has a net behind it that it kicks it right back to you so you can keep trying? Well, Sherry Gleason walked up and just kicked the net, and it flew up and dunk and just knocked my tooth out. Oh, yeah. So I had a cap on. I still have a cap on my tooth, but my dentist was such dog shit, right? He just let me have one long tooth, like one beaver tooth, and then one cap tooth.
And how old was Sherry Gleason?
She was like, she was my age or a year older.
No, I mean, okay. Excellent.
When I was a kid.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were going to say she's 6, and I was going to be like, how old were you? 35.
No. What, my asshole? I wouldn't tell that story.
I know.
Hey, man, this 6-year-old fucked me up. Would I tell that story? That's not something you go tell anybody. There's no funny angle to that. You're getting taken out by a 6-year-old.
No, that is hilarious.
That's hilarious in a bad way.
Yeah.
So I've always had this weird snaggle tooth.
So she fixed it by kicking you in the face?
No. What happened was she kicked me in the face. I mean, she fell back, kicked my teeth. The snaggle tooth went through my lip.
Oh.
I still have a scar there.
Oh, that sucks, bro.
Yeah.
But it
So-
fixed your tooth, it looks like.
Well, they fixed tooth, and then the other dentist, whoever fixed the cap, said, "Hey, man, let me fix your tooth."
Oh, so you just like, while I'm there?
Yeah, they just grinded it down.
Got it. All right. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
No, it's not funny.
No, well, I used to have
Because that is the reaction every time a woman beats up a guy. Everybody laughs.
no,
it's the funniest
tooth
thing
thing is
ever.
funny. You getting kicked in the face, that's tragic. I'm sorry. That
No,
happened.
Johnny, you are not feeling tragedy right now.
That's true. Why did she do that? Was she apologetic or what?
Dude, she was just one of those hot chicks. I mean, she was the first time. I know, dude, I had a, dude, I can't explain to you how different high school and college was for me.
Yeah, you said.
I mean, it was just a light and day, and I was just like trying to make up for lost time. And she was really hot. I don't even know how we started dating, but we just started dating. She was so hot.
But that's a lip injury is a bleeder. Where you,
I bled out. And I
all
go,
over
you
the
know what?
sheets?
I could really do some damage right now. She goes, I know you should. I'm like, I'm not. And I walked off. And that got
is that the
stitched.
chick that was like, "Are you gonna hit me?" Was that?
No, I mean, that's happened to me so many times. I mean, I've had so many girls swing on me. One time I knew this one girl I was breaking up with. She swung on me, and I could tell she was about to swing because I saw her shoulder go like this. And I'm like, oh, she's about to swing. Boom, I move back.
Really?
That's happened to me a bunch of times.
I think that says more about you than them because it's a bunch of people. It's not.
Yeah, Johnny, a lot of people swung on me.
You've given a lot of people reason to swing on you is what I'm taking away
Okay,
from
Johnny,
this.
let's be honest right now. Am I a prickly personality?
Prickly.
Like what?
There's a prick
remember
involved
when
for sure.
Jason Tebow on Punch Drunk was like, who hasn't fought with Sam? Do I cause a lot of chaos?
Not like you used to.
Yeah, I know. 100%.
I was telling my girlfriend you've changed a lot. Yeah,
I've
even
tried.
in the time that I've known you. Like one of my introductions to you were you having some big fights with Tebow, so and then we were in the basement of the Comedy Store. You remember? I would talk about this all the time because I think it's hilarious. You had that big blowout with Aaron Cater.
Yeah, he put his fans on me.
About Hillary Schminton.
Yeah,
and whether she was what?
Yeah, involved in some
naughty,
dark arts.
Yeah, dark arts shit. And you guys were, nose to nose, screaming at the top of your lungs at each other. Don't touch me, bro.
Yeah,
don't touch me.
Well, Johnny, would you like to get touched?
I got a recording of it.
I
would love to ask Aaron if we could.
I always had a rule. You can do whatever you want. Once you touch somebody, you've lost. Especially between comedians. That's the rule. Once you touch somebody, you lose.
Yeah, it's like comparing somebody to Hitler on the internet. Once you compare him to Hitler, it's over.
Yeah, you're over. You're out of bullets. Whatever, Nazi.
That's it. Yeah.
Whatever. So I don't even know the point
But
of that.
you've changed. Yeah,
I've tried,
become,
Johnny.
especially since your kids were born.
I've tried.
Now the line what sets you off is higher. Like that shit that happened between you and Nick Youssef, that wouldn't have happened today. I really believe that.
Yeah.
Like your bar for what? Like saying you can still go extremely off the handle, but the bar is higher.
Well, you know what? I've also learned to just give up any faith in humanity in terms of expecting anybody to walk any kind of line of respectability. Like comics, I've just learned are crazy people. I'm one of them. And they just operate like that. And I'm also super sensitive.
Yeah, well, you have a big, and I I understand this. I mean, growing up in the South with a father who's kind of the same way, you have a real concern about being respected by
Yes,
other people.
that was pounded into me by my father.
Yeah, and you kind of want to pound it into other people, it seems, because
I'm super sensitive. But
that's
Johnny,
respect, though, is
without
a
getting
word.
into a lot, you've known a lot of things I've gone through. Has there been people that, in your opinion, without getting into who they are, because I don't want to do that, would you say I've been disrespected by a couple people?
Oh, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
all.
Yeah.
You know, that's all.
Yeah, and
That's
you're
all.
not the kind of person to take it, lying down. And
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not good at playing the Hollywood game. That's why my Hollywood career is dead.
Yeah, well, I mean, you also don't have the best judgment because you said last week that you were offered Survivor and we're like, no, I don't want to go around.
Yeah, I
naked.
didn't want to do it because I didn't want. Dude, my dick turtles
Yeah,
up
but
when
that's
it's in
not.
the water.
First of all, it's on CBS, so
Yeah.
it's censored. But second of all, you don't go naked. It was just that one guy who
well,
got
you
famous
know
for
what?
being naked.
How do I know they don't go? Hey, we want two guys now. Two, you're the guy, and then I'm known as Turtle Boy because of my dick's turtling up.
Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy, that's the name of this. Turtle. Sam Tripoli, Turtle Boy.
So Johnny, real quick, I'm going to be in San Francisco this weekend. Come see me, Eddie
Boy.
Bravo. Myself.
Boy's in San Francisco.
Just come see Turtle Boy. Come see Eddie Bravo, Xavier Guerrero, and my good friend Augustina Zoida. We will be live at Cobb's. Enjoy it while we can, because they might shut down the San Francisco because of monkeypox.
End of the third round here, and the pay-per-view still going.
Okay, keep it going. So go see me. Comedy Chaos is putting together a murder lineup already. Just waiting on one big name
Nice,
that's
nice.
getting back to me. It's going to be a murder. I'm only doing one this time. It's too much work to do too. I love it, but I just like selling out two shows. It's too much. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Also, you really don't enjoy booking talent.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate
and
it.
it's twice as much work.
And part
What
of
time
it,
will it be then?
what
you
it will
do-
be an 8:00 show.
8
One
o'clock,
show.
okay.
8:00. That's how it's gonna go.
Does it have to be? What do they give you options wise with that? Could you do it at 9 or they don't have a 9? That just
No,
don't do
I
that?
mean, I think the latest would be 8. I could ask them to do 7:30 if I want to do it 10 o'clock, which I should have done last time.
Okay.
But 8 o'clock, it looks like it is. You know,
Interesting.
and a lot of it's just a lot of work, man. You know, it's a lot of work.
Well, dude, selling out a weeknight like that is just
It's hard.
it's just crazy that it's been done so many
And I'm
times.
going to be honest with you, Johnny. A lot of the shows around town have jacked my swag. They're all trying to do the same thing. So if I started booking people over and over again, it got to the point before the COVID that people would start booking all the same comics as me, right? Because they knew I was selling it out.
Yeah.
And then like these comics call me, hey man, what time am I going up? And I'm like, it's not my show. You're
Are
doing
you
somebody
serious?
else. Oh yeah, dude, all the time. And that's fine. I don't hate anybody.
wait. No, that's crazy. If they thought it was your show, obviously.
No. I don't know. Not that they got booked thinking it's my show.
No, but I'm saying that it was that similar that
Yeah,
they thought
yeah,
they were on
yeah,
your show
yeah,
is insane.
yeah,
Was
yeah.
the name similar? Do you remember
No,
the show?
no. But if you start watching, people are now doing my flyer style. I know that
that's
sounds
so
crazy. When you hear it, you're like, oh, your flyer style? But I'm telling you, we started this unique way of doing it.
I know exactly what you mean.
And
yeah.
now you see it everywhere, dude.
that's
then now I have to bang, move it again. Daniel's already like, okay, let's try it like this. We got a new style.
She's
I got
good-
this
she's
dude
good
out
for
in
that.
Denmark that does my shit.
Really?
now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're doing it. We're doing it.
When did he start?
He's been doing like a lot of the conspiracy social club weird shit you see.
Oh yeah,
he
okay,
does
okay,
that
okay.
stuff.
All right.
Right?
on. Yeah,
Thomas
those have been good.
He does it.
Shout out, Thomas.
Shout out Thomas. Johnny, real quick, want to get into something today. I was going to see Banksy. Okay, so
Well, you weren't gonna see the person, but you.
I was gonna go see
his art.
His art. Okay. So we bought our tickets. We were gonna go. It was gonna be at 6 p.m. Was gonna be open. I wanted to go.
Where was it?
It was in Century City.
Okay, but in like in a museum or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Dana's like, let's go. I'm like, let's do it, man, because I love him. I have a picture of he had one right down the street here.
Because what I'm asking this is, I don't think it's actually him putting on the exhibit, right? It's just people
Well,
that
I
bought
want to
his
get it.
stuff.
Well, that's 100% it. He isn't putting it on, which is kind of crazy. Which is a guy just going, "Hey man, I got come look at these pictures I've saved, right? That's basically what it is,
Oh, really? Wait, go on now. Okay.
right? It's like, hey, man, look at this cool picture I got.
So you go down there.
So no, listen. So if for those who don't, you live under a rock or maybe aren't familiar with Banksy, how would you describe his style?
Street art.
Street art. But what is he mostly trying to do?
It's sort of culturally like relevant.
And it's
street
like,
art.
would you say it's truth to power?
Yeah, a lot of that obey, like truth to power,
Like,
that kind
calling
of
out the
styling.
hypocrisy, calling out how ridiculous the authorities are. Would you agree on that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's very similar to like Shepherd Ferry, I would say. Like,
So I go, I hang out with my kids all day. I got some fun stories about that. And then we go and I go to drop them off at their mother's. I'm driving home, okay? And I get a call from Dana and she goes, do you want to go see the exhibit? I'm like, yeah, why not? She goes, well, listen to this. You need to show proof of vaccine. And I go,
oh, I
what?
said the F word. Sorry.
Johnny!
Damn it. I forgot.
Johnny! Dude, how are we supposed to get love from the YouTube?
Well, you said the V word just then.
What?
You said you had to show proof of.
But that doesn't mean I'm making fun of it.
Yeah.
Okay. God, dude,
They
it's
get you.
They get you every
both ends, man.
So not only Johnny, do you have to show proof of Jax, okay? You have to, dude, it's mask mandates to see
come
Banksy,
on.
who is truth to power. Like, think about that.
That's crazy.
Right? Banksy, you gotta follow government suggestions to go see a gorilla graffiti artist.
That's what you call him. Yeah, gorilla. Yeah, he's a gorilla artist, like a culturally relevant gorilla artist. That's
How
right.
crazy is that?
That's so funny. I wonder if that's
Dude,
every
is that
city.
nuts or what?
Because that's like a higher standard than the city. So I bet they do that in every city they go to with that thing.
Dude, so today was the last day. It shuts down tomorrow.
You didn't go, right?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like ridiculous. It's
such a
ridiculous.
drag, man. That's such a drag. Well, it really has become the sort of the ID card, because it's,
Listen.
the passport.
So, and
you
a
can't
lot,
do things without
a lot of these comedy clubs they go to, they say proof of Jax, right?
Yeah.
But they don't ever check it. Okay, they don't ever check it.
Which they don't know how many tickets they're losing just by putting that out there.
100%.
Yeah.
But now, and of course, San Francisco's dropped all their stuff right now. They got bigger problems.
Yeah, well, they're just worried about the other end right now. So getting these gay guys to stop bumming.
Dude, have you seen, I don't know if those are real videos or not, but what's going on in these people's faces is nuts.
Oh, really? No, I haven't.
Have you? You haven't seen this stuff? Oh my God.
No.
But anyways, Johnny.
Hold on.
But so let's just even say that that's not even real, right? Because I don't even know why you have to put that up to a museum exhibit. I understand if you're a comedy club and the city knows that you're a big comedy club and they want to go on your website to see. But if you're actually checking for it, it is what it is, right? Most of them aren't. I did the Buffalo Helium. I don't want to say the club's names, but I already did. So yeah.
Late, yeah.
I played some. They say, hey man, we're checking for a Jack's Pass, and they're not.
Good.
Right?
Oh, God, I see what you're saying here.
Johnny, I don't know if it's real or what is going on. Oh, look at that. Dude, look at that. Look at that.
This one right here is gnarly, bro. It hurts to exist. Houston man describes battle with monkeypox. Look at that, bro.
Oh.
Chickenpox, not the same as monkeypox, according to this guy.
Oh.
Look at that. That is gnarly, man. If you're listening, it's like he's got these giant sort of scabby red
it's
lesions
crazy,
on
dude.
his chin.
It's crazy, bro.
And look at this guy.
Dude, there was a guy on
That looks more like
I
chickenpox.
think it's Instagram or Twitter, bro. Dude, they're showing his face. It's all over his face.
Oh man, what if this is how you come out of your family? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You come home one day and you're
got good news and bad news.
well, you really in that case, I mean, it depends on what your family. You might have bad news.
Yeah,
and
bad news, bad news. Bad news. Yeah, so that's what's going on,
That's
dude.
gross, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy.
That's one. I tell you what, though, if that does become a pandemic, like where a lot of people have it, it'll be undeniable. Because if that's on a lot of people's faces walking, you'll know. You'll
What?
just know
That you're
that
gay?
like it's real. No, but that it's like a real thing that a lot of people have. Because with it's just like the virus.
Yeah.
It's like does he have a cold maybe? But
Yeah.
that like, dude, if I see a bunch of people walking around with that on their face, it's something going on. Like for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That's
dude.
something different. Right
That
there.
is
Like,
crazy.
That's gnarly.
What is going on?
I've never seen that before.
What is going on with that?
It's weird too. They've changed their messaging on it. Have you noticed? Like originally they were saying it's not a gay only virus. It's something that everybody can affect everybody. You all need to be safe. And now, like
Right.
San Francisco's
Right.
coming out saying,
Right.
if
Right.
any other virus was
Yeah.
affecting
Yeah.
a minority community like this, we would be up in arms about it. And I'm like, okay, I see. They're changing their angle because the first one didn't work. So now they're like, oh, you hate gays by not taking monkeypox
You know who
seriously.
hates gays? Monkeypox. That's who hates gays. Okay? Don't get mad at us.
That's so funny.
Right? I mean, if
Gnarly.
yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. Anyways, Johnny, a lot of things going on. Johnny, do you change your number a lot?
My phone number?
Yeah.
No, I've had the same phone number since high school.
Yeah, me too. I've had my same
I've
phone
had the
number.
same phone number my entire
Everybody
life.
knows just change it. Hey, this is my new number. I'm like, what shady shit? Damn. We're
you
in.
didn't
We're
get it.
20
No,
minutes
well,
in.
and you can say that word too.
Oh, that's acceptable?
Shit's on the acceptable list. now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of shady shit you're getting into? You're changing, and I'm the shadiest guy of all my friends, and I've had my same number. Dude,
Well,
there's
I
a
know,
lot
like-
of drug addicts and shady chicks in this phone.
I know, like you can say shit and bitch. I know those are the words that are in moderate cursing.
Okay. Nobody's
Well,
wincing.
I know, like Ari has changed his a lot, but he had to after that Kobe shit.
Yeah,
Like,
of course,
he's-
of
I
course,
mean, he
of
was
course,
like-
of course.
He was in trouble.
Yeah.
But yeah, what? Wait, mostly comedians. have changed
Everybody
their number?
knows, like, dude, this is my new number. I'm like,
never
what are you
changed it.
running from?
I don't want to change.
What
There was
do
a
you-
lot
no,
of pressure
dude.
on me to change it
Dude,
at one point.
I know people who could just like move at a drop of a hat. They'll just like, wrap it up or move it. I'm like, I can't. It takes a gun to my head to move.
Oh, I hate moving.
I
hate it,
moving,
dude.
dude.
Oh, dude, I paid rent at my apartment here, right down the street here,
You
for
still?
a year before I moved.
Before you
I
gave-
didn't
yeah.
live there for a whole year, and I was just paying rent because I'm.
Do you
that
ever
stupid.
drive by going, I miss you, buddy?
What now?
I miss you, good friend.
Yeah, I drive by there sometimes.
Yeah,
just to
right?
see what's going on, see if the
Dude,
buildings have changed and stuff.
Since I lived in LA, everywhere I've lived there a minimum of 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, I can't move.
see.
Now I need to move because I need to get a bigger place for the kids so they can just wreck shop.
Yeah, you need like a yard.
But everybody knows changing their numbers.
That's so weird.
It's so weird, bro.
Yeah, I've just had to. I had a place I was gonna rent from this guy coming out to LA. I was on the drive out. I was in Oklahoma City, and this son of a bitch calls me and goes, bro, I'm moving to New York. I got a job. You can't rent my place anymore. While I'm in Oklahoma City, that was my place. So what
Where? When you were moving out here?
I was driving out. Yeah, driving all my stuff out in the car, in my little hatchback.
So you were like, I'm
And-
gonna go hang out with Punch Drunk. Johnny,
yeah.
you've never told me your game plan. What
Well,
was your
I didn't. I just wanted to get out of journalism, dude. And I figured I'd come out here. I could do.
So you were an Ari fan and you found out that he had
No,
like-
not Ari. No.
How did you find out about Punch Drunk?
I don't remember. I know. I heard you on Rogan a long time ago. and
Okay,
that was
back when I used to do it a lot.
yeah, back when you used to do it a lot. I remember you talking about porn stars on. I was like, oh, this is funny. But probably how I found Punch Drunk from that, actually, you talking about it on Rogan. But no, we did. I had a good freelance gig with this website. Just writing freelance stuff for a website that paid enough to support me.
Yeah.
And then whatever happened,
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get out of the South and try a different way of living.
Yeah, so you, and
and
then
out of
you
journalism.
contacted me.
Yeah, and then I helped you guys with the website for a
Yeah,
little while.
yeah.
I edited it.
Yeah, you're like,
what
hey,
people
I'll
would
help
send
you
in.
with this stuff if you want.
Yeah, and
Was your plan at that? Be honest.
I
with
had
me,
no
John.
plan. No,
You had
honestly, no plan. No, I
What
was just
made
happy
you
to do
move
that.
out? Did I go? Hey, man, you should move out.
You told me to come out. Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
you were like, bro, you should come out, man.
well, I needed somebody to help
come out.
me.
Yeah, bro, come out, man.
Because we had Jason Tebow and Ari Shafir, and they were just like, I got other things to do. I'm like, dude, we got the greatest show
yeah,
ever.
we should talk about this. Is funny. Okay, so I was driving out Oklahoma City. I stopped there, get some barbecue, and the guy calls me, no place. I don't have a place to stay. So what I do, I'm like, oh God, where am I going to stay? I looked at the hotels in LA, very expensive.
This was
obviously.
young, naive Johnny,
Well,
right?
yeah,
this is country
It was like
bumpkin
5 or
Johnny.
6 no, I was pretty savvy. I'd worked in
Okay.
cities and stuff. But no, so this is 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. And driving out, I look at the hotel price in LA. I'm like, Jesus. Fuck. And then so I look at Vegas. I can stay at Harrah's for $33 a night. And it was like off season.
Did you
I'm
go to
driving
call
out.
Jace to see if you crashed his house?
No,
He
I
was
didn't know him that
I was
well
just
then.
gonna call you to see if I crashed
No, I
your
didn't know
house. Hey man, can I crash your place? Weird. I was just gonna call you to see if I crashed your place.
So I stayed at Harrah's for like a week.
Oh, in Vegas?
Yeah, because it was $30 a night. It's the cheapest place to
Not
stay.
bad,
man.
dude.
Yeah,
Not
it was
bad.
great. It was great. And I finally found. I was just hitting Facebook, Craigslist, everywhere, and I found this girl with a nice place on Hayworth, on North Hayworth. You know Hayworth. That area is beautiful.
Over here?
Yeah,
I lived on Hayworth at
Yeah,
that
I know you
time.
did. Yeah, yeah. Well, not that.
Not time. I
Yeah,
just
but-
moved from there.
But
probably.
yeah, and I stayed there. I had a roommate. It wasn't a great situation. It was very awkward, dude, because I took the bedroom and she moved out of her own bedroom and like made a separate room, like that wasn't really a separate room in the place.
Oh, that's so
And
weird.
she-
You come
you
home,
know-
she's in the living room.
Yeah, it was, and she didn't like me staying up late. You know, she would complain about me like making
will you
noise
go to
and
bed?
stuff.
Will
Yeah,
you go
like
to
that.
bed?
Yeah, yeah.
And
exactly
Johnny,
like
you're
that.
a vampire. You're a late night.
I'm the worst. Yeah, and then one day she has this friend of hers into town. She's like, oh, she's staying over. We don't have any extra rooms. This chick's sleeping on the couch. The other chick's sleeping on a bed that she laid in the living
Now,
room.
what this whole tells me, this story already tells me, is she is not attractive at all. Because if you would have told this story 1,000 times, if it was a smoke show who had another smoke show coming over,
Well, now she wasn't the first.
your energy would be different.
The first chick wasn't bad. The second chick was actually pretty hot.
Okay,
But she comes in there, and this is the craziest person I've ever seen.
hot crazy.
Yeah, hot crazy,
Okay,
but
I've
like
been there.
like too crazy.
Okay, like
And
yeah.
so like I'm thinking, okay, whatever, you know. as
Okay,
long as
maybe I
she's
can get
quiet,
a threesome, get
as-
a little off on the rat.
As long as she's quiet, I'm cool with it. Literally the next day, I wake up to loud music at 7 a.m. Crazy music. I go in the kitchen.
They're
There's
jazz-
3 people I've never seen before in the kitchen with this chick. She's cutting their hair in the kitchen. She had started a business cutting hair in the kitchen and just had people in and out of my apartment. You know how private I am all day, and she's cutting hair with this loud ass music. And I'm like,
She's mad at you for being up late.
yeah, and then the other chick was like, at the end of that week, she was like, I know it's annoying. I'm gonna try to get her out of here. And then one night,
Hold on. So
the other chick was also annoyed with her.
hold on. So the chick who came to crash
Out of town
there
was the one
started a business
the next day cutting hair. Yeah, I guess she was like a hair salon person, but you know, in LA, I'm sure it's expensive to get a license or whatever and get started. So she was just doing it. She
Oh
started
my
posting it.
god!
And people
that
were
is
just coming
so
in and out of our apartment
hilarious.
cutting hair, bro. And so eventually, the other roommate told her, "Was like, hey, you can't do that."
Johnny, did she bring that weird thing that chicks do that they put over their head to dry
No,
their
she just
hair?
had a regular.
That'd
but
be
I heard
so
that sound,
weird.
that
She put that weird like NASA
I know what you're
seat
talking
that
about.
you go in.
It looks like something from Mars Attacks.
Yeah,
or something,
right.
Yeah. And so she has that. She finally has a word with her, like, you got to find another place to stay.
you got to start a business elsewhere.
And so, but one night, I think to try to get to stay there, she
Yeah.
comes knocking at my door late at night.
She's like, let me.
She's like, hey, what's up, man? Hey, could you? I'm having some problems with my phone. Could I come in and just? I mean, it was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. or something like that.
yeah.
And I'm like, it's pretty late. Not really, you know, because she was too crazy for me. But I could tell it was on, you know what I mean? Like she had like her nightie on, like skirt.
How
style
old are you
nightie.
at this point?
I don't know, like 20. And
And you
something.
weren't just like jumping on it.
Not her. No,
I
because
mean,
I'd already seen how crazy she was, and
At
I'm like,
20, I had no say, dude.
Yeah.
I had no say.
I've never been that
It would
way.
be over.
I thought about it, and I've had many situations just like that. Like in college, girls like grabbing me on the cock and
You're a
stuff,
better man than I. Because
Yeah, and, like-
up until maybe my about 40, early 40s.
and maybe yesterday, last
Yeah,
week.
I mean, I know, dude. I'm so like I could never like. I always think like, can I get jacked? And like, what do I have to do to get jacked?
I would love to,
right?
yeah.
Like, do I have to? Do I got a natty up, bro? Do I have to like take some kind of something like
Gotcha.
right. And I'm like, I'm so worried that if I did do something like that, which I'm not, but if I did do something like that, that it would just be like a lightning bolt to my sex drive. And I'm just like, we need to kill that thing.
That's a beast.
That thing needs to die. We never need
Mine's
it to come
gotten
back.
worse as I've aged, though. I'm not. It's like as I got into
You're
my 30s,
getting
it's
more
getting more
frisky?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think I repressed it for a long time. I'm also really particular. But anyway, that's what got me to leave out of there, and then I went to my place that I was in when.
That woman's willing to do
the past-
anything for her business, right?
Yo, dude, she was. I mean, and now honestly, I've seen her on Facebook. And she's become like a hardcore Seventh-day Adventist, like super religious.
Oh, really?
And she's doing all these crazy dances and stuff, just singing on selfie cam.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's whacked.
Yeah.
She's whacked.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I'll show you later.
And she's still hot though.
pretty much, yeah. She's whacked. She's whacked out though. Like total. You can tell she's whacked out. Like cuckoo.
Nothing ruins a good body like Jesus.
Like
Christ.
I followed this. That's funny. That was one of the first jokes I wrote. It was like, oh, a lot of Baptists here, huh? What a waste of. That was like one of my first in college, like writing jokes.
For sure.
But yeah, so she.
Except if you're Mexican. Like Latinas are cool that
Forget
they can
about
love Jesus and sling ass. They
for
don't
them,
care.
sure. I say good
White
for them.
girls, it's just that you're either one or the other. They just can't.
You're so right.
Right?
Yeah, they're either like way out in left field or way conservative. Yeah.
Yeah, they're either like slinging it or they're like, I'm locking it down because of the
sure.
Lord.
Yeah, waiting for marriage. Yeah, and then so I moved up. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say.
So you moved out of the hair salon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I followed. But recently she got into some drama with her family, and I followed it on Facebook. Her family was like outing her as a prostitute and shit. So that's when I knew I was right about what was going on. They were like, "We know you've been a prostitute. That's why we won't let you see your kid." And she's like arguing about, "I want to see my fucking kid."
Oh,
it
that's
was crazy.
rough.
No, it was
so
dark.
she
dude.
loves Jesus, but she is slinging it.
Yeah. It was just wild, man. Like, and I knew in that moment I was like, "Oh, I was right about what was going on in the apartment."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
so that was
crazy.
my introduction to LA, and then I became part of.
Did she call you gay after that?
No.
Because
She was nice about it. No,
usually when you turn down a woman,
Yeah,
the
you're right.
first thing they say is, "What are you, gay?" They
Yeah.
can't come to grips with that you don't want to poke holes in them.
I don't think she was ready to give up. She wasn't giving up was the thing. I think she thought maybe I didn't read the signals or something.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
actually pretty good at reading signals. I'm just not good at not ignoring them. I
Okay.
kind of block it out. But then with Punch Drunk, I started driving Jason to the show.
Okay.
And then that's how really, like Jason was like, "Hey, bro, can you give me a ride to the show?"
Oh, I love Jason.
But then that's how me and Jason became really good friends doing the ride to the show and like talking to each other and everything. And then slowly we all kind of started hanging out, whatever.
So a lot of things going on with my kids right now.
How are they? How old
they're
are
great. They're
2?
They're older than 2. I don't want to get too much into that, but they're doing great.
They're toddlers, though.
Yeah, they are toddlers, and they wreck shop, and I love them.
Lot
I
of
love them
energy?
so much. Oh yeah, and they could be more different.
They're so cute. Though.
Ghost puts on a show, and Johnny, they're exactly how they came out of the womb.
It's funny because I remember
we talked about that?
Well, a little bit, but I remember you saying back then when they were born that they had like personalities and they were unique. And I honestly, in my head, I was like, okay, well, yeah, they're all unique and special. I'm sure. But you've said that's been consistent this whole time.
Dude, they are exactly how they came into the world.
That's so interesting.
Right? I mean, Ghost just bang hits like Earl Campbell's high knees right out of the hole, trying to get the first yard. Like she's in the trenches and she's giving it as much. She is just a savage.
Who'd you have your money on?
What's that?
Who'd you have your money on?
I had it on Pena.
You lost.
Oh! No!
Nunez won a unanimous decision.
Oh, really? Damn.
She lost badly. 45-40, 43-50, 44-50.
Nunez is the GOAT. She's the GOAT. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like, even if Pena won that and just went on and win another 10 fights in a row, she can't get to what Nunez's record is. All the people Nunez beat. She's beaten everybody who means anything.
You know got beat bad when your face looks like this in the graphic
Oh, that's
after
so
your face is
funny.
just all red. ESPN,
They'll have another fight.
they make
They'll
your
have
face red if you got the shit beat out of your face, and that's.
But
what
Nunez is beat. Think about who she's beat: Ronda Rousey, Misha Tate, Holly Holmes, Shevchenko or whatever.
all the greats. Yeah, all
she's
the greats.
beaten all of them.
Yeah.
There's no one she hasn't beat. Cyborg. She
Shevchenko.
beat Cyborg right there. It's over. She's the greatest MMA.
Remember when people thought Cyborg was going to come there and just be the all-time GOAT?
But
And she's
but
not
like
really.
Cyborg, I call Cyborg, okay, the Jim Brown, Wilt Chamberlain of female MMA. She was doing what all these ladies are doing now. She's been doing it for 15 years. She was way before her time. And I think young Cyborg, you could take her right now, drop her in 20 years from now, she'd still be able to bang. She'd still be able to bang with them. Young Cyborg. So anyways, and then Ninja is like, she loves tinkering with stuff, right? And she can get into my phone now.
That's so bad.
She can get into my phone.
I'm telling you, don't let her do it, bro. My nephew's obsessed
I
with it.
get it, man. We keep them busy. It's a lot of fun. Dude, she can get into my phone, dude. She can lock me on my phone sometimes. She's like, and she's like, I'm like, I can't get into my phone. I can't get into my phone, man. And dude, they love it, man. We're taking them swimming. They love swimming.
Oh, they like swimming?
Oh, they love Ninja. Love swimming. Love swimming.
Are you able to teach him to swim yet?
Oh yeah. Kick.
Oh, yeah?
Kick.
Okay.
Kick. I love it, man. The smile on their faces when they're kick. It's so because these are all COVID babies. They were locked in.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It was like the weirdest. There's not a lot of blessings that came from that era. That was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But the one blessing was I got to stay home with my kids and just play with them and enjoy them wrecking shop.
It's good for that age, but there's a whole generation of high schoolers that just ruined their experience.
No,
of high
I
school.
totally
Think
agree.
about that, man. Think about being a high schooler and having to go virtual for 2 years in high school.
Yeah, but here's
What a
the thing,
nightmare.
Johnny. Just look back at your high school career. How much you remember?
Dude, I have a great memory for all of that stuff. I
Well,
remember
you're
all
like
of
my
it.
buddy El Dorado from school. He is like court stenographer. We could literally tell him to bring up the minutes from anything, and he'll tell you the conversation.
It's a problem though, like honestly, and because I'll see people that I haven't seen in a long time, and I can pick up right where we left off, and they can be like especially women, and they can be like, what the fuck are you?
Oh,
doing?"
yeah.
You know what I mean? That happens to me a
El
lot.
Dorado does that all the time. He's like, dude, you remember that time we did? I'm like, no, I don't remember. Tell me what I did. Was I an idiot?
Like
Yeah.
I remember there was this girl that I was pretty, we were friendly, let's say, in high school, college, and I saw her years later, and I kind of got a little fresh with her,
Yeah.
and she was not into it.
Yeah, Johnny,
And you
nobody
could tell
likes
her-
when you get fresh with them, okay?
Well, no, she would have liked it back then.
Well,
but
back then,
not now.
Johnny,
No,
it's so funny when
she
you call
forgot.
it getting fresh. Were you
Well,
like,
I'm doing.
"Good day,
I'm
ma'am.
doing.
I would like to
This
court
is
you."
YouTube language, Sam. I'm trying to.
I respect
I'm trying to
it.
stay on the right side
Johnny,
of the wall.
I respect what you're doing there, okay?
Come on, man. We gotta stay. We gotta
yeah,
stay
we gotta
alive.
go. We gotta go 1880s in this show, right? So I love the big thing we like to do is like because we have dogs, so we like to take the dogs to the dog park and chill out at the what time is it? Okay, yeah,
We're good, I think.
Okay.
got
So and we like to go to the dog park. At this one dog park, there's a nice dog park and there's a fenced in area for the kids to play. Right? And I've told you last time we were there, this Indian couple, you remember that? They were so afraid of
and the
of
squirrels
Roger.
and everything.
So I get there a little early with the kids. I bring the kids in, and I look over, Johnny, and there's these girls dressed like they're going to a nightclub. They're dressed like they're like going to a nightclub with all these balloons. And I put down Ninja, and she just runs towards the balloon. She loves balloons. Runs towards the balloon, and these girls like, oh my God, so cute. And I'm like, why are you at the dog park dressed like this? And I didn't think anyone believed me. So what I try to do, Johnny, for the show is anytime I see something really crazy, I try to film it or take a picture so you can
Documenting your experience.
documenting it so you don't think I'm lying about it. And I've never lied about a story here. I do not have the ability to
No, you
make up a story.
Yeah, you don't. You're right.
Right. So I so
want me to pull this up?
Yeah, pull up this picture. This is the young lady. This is her friend is dressed like this as well. They're all dressed like this. It's 3 chicks dressed like this. It's a nightclub here.
And she's got pastries there.
Okay. So and like if you can't see on the other side, her ass cheeks are out.
Oh, that's incredibly short dress. Yeah, and she's got like
her ass
fancy
cheeks
pastries.
are out. So I'm like, okay, I gotta take a picture because Howie's talking about all these chicks that in New York are. I go, oh, I got you beat at the dog park. This is how women dress. So I take a picture and hey, thank you. They're like, okay, cool.
Wait, hold on. No, so you go up to her and you're like, hey, can I take a picture of you?
They were coming over to give my daughter.
But how did you ask to take a photo? Because this is clearly posed. Like,
I go, hey man, can I take a picture of you?
Why though? People don't just like, yeah, sure, you can take a picture. I mean, what was your why did you say you want to take a picture?
I just told you why. The document.
You told her that though?
No, I just go, hey,
and she was cool just saying, hey, I can take a picture of you.
Yeah,
that's such an LA thing. You ask somebody where I'm from, hey, can I take a picture? They're gonna be like, what are you?
Yeah, well, you're taking a picture of ugly people. That's why. I mean, country bumpkin, ugly people. Come on, they all got overalls.
Oh, come on, dude. You haven't been in the right place.
Okay, dude. You'll show me.
I can
show me. Show me. So you go to dog parks where people are dressed like that?
No, but you can go to college campuses and find some of the hottest women you've ever seen.
So cool. So I take a picture of her. Her friend
and she wanted no excuse for you, just a 45-year-old guy. Hey, can I take a picture of you? Yeah, sure. Take a picture of me. She's totally fine with that. That's
Johnny, I go, hey, man, can I take a picture of you? She goes, yeah.
That's so interesting to me.
Yeah. She goes, yeah, take a picture. Sure. This is how crazy it is. I took a picture. I actually could send it to you. And her head was cut off. So I'm like, hey, it was a bad picture. Can I take another picture? She's like, yeah, take another picture.
That I don't know, but that's just, maybe I'm weird, but that's weird to me.
But I did this because I wanted you to see this.
I get why you did it. I just don't get why she let you do it, is what I'm trying to say.
So I take a picture of her, and I go, oh, thank you so much. She's like, I go, hey.
Can I take another picture while you're bent over?
I go, no. I go, why? What are you guys all dressed up for? It's a dog park. She goes, it's our birthday. We thought it'd be a good idea to take this picture. To have a party here. I go, okay, that's great. I go, so I'm walking with my kid. I'm playing with my kids, and I go, I wonder how old they are. So I go.
Okay, I'm gonna say like 24.
Okay, so I go, hey, how old are you? Her friend goes 19. Guess what she says? 17.
No way.
And dude, hand to God, I go, how old are you? She goes, 17. A guy at the park goes, 17? I go, what are you doing? You're gonna break families up. Guys are going to jail because you're dressed like that. You're 17. You have your butt out. Your cheeks are out. You should never have your butt cheeks out.
You're letting old guys take pictures of you at the dog
you're
park.
letting old guys take pictures of you at the dog park. At 17, listen, you should never have butt cheek cleavage when you're 17 at the park.
No.
Guys are gonna
it's a dangerous game.
Children are gonna be raised without fathers because of you. Right?
No. Well, there's gonna be children. Just not without.
At 17, what are you doing?
My goodness, that is dangerous.
Yeah, and the dad just went, 17? I was like, yeah, dude. Yeah, every dude just goes, oh, no, man. Because we all had daughters running around. We're like, oh, man.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm like, if your father knew you had your butt cheeks out, it's just like crazy. Right? Because I always say, man, women in LA go to dog parks like it's a nightclub. That's why I take the picture. Now this chick's trying. What is this? Catch a predator right now?
Yeah, well, I think it might have been you got caught. You were the. Let's see.
I was not,
dude.
Johnny.
If this was to catch a predator, you were busted. They would have. Chris Hansen would have been like, "Hey, come have a seat on this.
I was not busted.
Come have a seat on this picnic table over here." So,
Johnny, they were giving roses to my kids.
You asked this young lady to take a photograph.
Yeah, I took a photo because I have a show called Broken Sim. Chris Hansen, you piece of shit.
Oh, so you have and you asked to take another photo.
Bigfoot Theater right now?
Yeah. Chris Hansen wouldn't buy it. I can say that.
So I send that to Howie. He's like, holy shit. So then I grab the kids. Dana shows up with the dogs. The dogs are running around. right? And you know, whenever you see like girls dressed like that, hanging out with your girlfriend, you got to kind of shit on them. You're like, oh, can you believe these kids? Can you believe these chicks? Who goes dressed like that? So you can just stare at them. Look, can you believe that? Oh yeah, look at that.
If it was a guy though, it'd be a different
You'll be like,
thing,
oh,
but,
dude, can you believe they're 17? We're all going to jail, right? The one was 19, so
it's
it's
like
okay.
that Beatles song. She was just 17. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
Well, you know, it's
We
like
do know, Paul.
all the stuff that, you know, some of these guys got in trouble for in comedy, like Jerry Seinfeld was doing openly.
Oh, what was her name? Oh, she was beautiful too.
Yeah,
My
Jerry
God.
Seinfeld was like, what's up with those 17-year-old tits,
Oh, what
right?
was his girlfriend's name? She became famous for a while.
Yeah.
Just for dating Jerry Seinfeld. Shoshana, yeah, right.
Shoshana?
Was that her name? Yeah.
Shoshana is either a Jewish
wasn't
chick or the hottest black chick, right?
Shoshana Lonstein, that was her name.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, and boy, she was. I mean, here I'll bring up a picture of her. She was lovely, but very, very obviously, like she wasn't one of those.
She was
young women
advanced
that,
for her age, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like, look at those, dude. He didn't care, dude. She didn't care. Everyone's like, those titties aren't 17, right? Look at that. Look at that, dude.
Those titties ain't.
What's
retarded.
Shoshana doing today? Can you look up what's she doing
Look
today?
at how young, dude. She was young.
How
though.
many kids do you think she got out?
Oh, good question. I don't know. There she is now. Still got it.
Dude, she was staying at my...
I'm saying still got it.
When
She's
she was
probably 30.
dating him? Yeah, right. No, she's got to be older than that.
Probably like my age, 35, something like that.
So she was like 17
No,
when you
she's
started
older.
dating.
She's 47. Okay.
Yeah, she's what?
47.
Oh, really?
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
30
dude.
years ago?
Yeah. Had to be.
Did I do the math right?
No, she was 17. No, you're right about that. Because she was at the very least in high school when they dated.
Oh, and she got married. What's her
yeah,
name?
who was the 17-year-old at age 38?
Yeah.
That would be,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be me several years from now dating a 17-year-old.
Yeah, right. No, dude, it was creepy. And like no one cared, Seinfeld, because you know, I mean, like back that in the day, that didn't mean anything. And you're like,
Oh, listen to this, bro. This is the two said their relationship was a friendship after they met in Central Park until Lonstein turned 18.
yeah, right.
Come
Seinfeld's
on, bro.
like just looking at his watch.
Shoshana, you gotta say that we're just friends until you turn 18, okay?
Yeah, do you think
Bullshit.
she went back going, hey, maybe you want to give me a little bit of the points on the back end?
Yeah.
You want to give me some points on the back
There's a lot
end?
of people want points these days.
So I always tell everybody, dogs in LA are almost people. They're almost people. They're like a year away
Oh,
from
yeah,
voting,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're like a year away from voting. So they literally have yoga dog classes at the dog park.
This is so dumb. Like
No, I like the app. The app is called Pet Swap. This is not any advertised. This is literally they were at the dog. And what the swap app is that people take care of each other's dogs.
Good idea.
So
yeah.
somebody-
it's a good way. It's a good way to steal somebody's
Yeah, it's
expensive
also a great
dog,
way to get. Oh yeah, oh, dude, you got a Frenchie? Yeah, I'll watch your Frenchie. Never see that again. But dog yoga.
This is a terrible idea though, because yoga is all about centering yourself, and being
Right,
quiet
right,
and calm,
right,
and
right,
dogs are the opposite of that.
Right. Look at them. They're all women. Oh, one guy right there.
I mean, look, it's just not. That's a beautiful park. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Well, look at that. Look at that.
Build the most amazing community of pet owners.
She's building the most amazing community of pet owners. She said.
I mean, you got to do some kind of.
Do you think this guy's a little disappointed at the turnout? This guy who's clearly here just to meet chicks. He's like, little disappointed because it's
I mean,
mostly.
like he's like, why am I over here when that one?
Well,
over
no,
there,
but she's got a guy. See, she's got a guy.
Yeah. Well, there's one.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at chicks go, oh, you love Coke?
No, that's a you thing, dude.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I think
That's
about
for
I think
sure.
about other things they might love, but not Coke.
What? Like
Well,
what,
I mean,
Johnny?
you dick.
Like
I mean,
what?
come on.
Oh, I like it, Johnny. I'm glad you went there. Yeah, ma'am. People just like, dude. People just hang out with the 70. So I've been doing that.
What would just happen to your brain there?
I don't know. I'm trying to think about
People
the
just
next,
hanging out on the 17.
I've been wanting to tell the story. I don't know if I want to get into the rest of the story because I kind of want to. Should we bring in my buddy real quick?
You told him 10:15, right? We
Yeah,
got 5 minutes.
we got 5 minutes.
You
So
can't tell a story in 5 minutes.
So I like to go to this thing called Sky Zone with my
I don't
kids.
know what that is. No.
Sky Zone, it's a trampoline park.
Oh, inside or outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
inside. And one time I go there, I'm with the kids, and we're just letting the kids rough shot. And my friend Ludwig, so this trampoline park, it's in the valley, and it's nothing but Armenians and Jews. That's all it's all over. Armenian Jews and some Mexicans, right? And that's it. And it's like very Armo heavy. Very Armo
What
heavy.
town is it in?
Well, it's in the valley.
Okay.
It's in the valley. Or as we like to say, not LA.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what I was trying
Not
to get. I was
LA.
trying to get you to say the town. So
Not
I could
LA.
do that, but it didn't work.
Okay, I'll do it like, it's in Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks is not LA.
Not LA. And I go there, and so I'm going there for the first time. I bring my kids in, and my buddy Ludwig walks up, and I don't know if I've ever told you a story.
You know a dude named Ludwig?
Yeah, he's Armenian. He's a
interesting.
great actor, dude. So if I told you that there's only one guy, and I want to amendment. There's two guys I've met in acting classes that I felt were actual real actors.
Yeah, I think. You
It's
told
the
me
guy
the guy
from-
from Greenstein or whatever the hell his name
Yeah,
is.
and this guy Ludwig.
The guy from New Girl.
The guy from
what's
New
his-
Girl,
New-
he's a wonderful actor. And then the guy from and then this Ludwig, my buddy, he's
Max
Armenian.
Greenfield.
Yeah, Max Greenfield is a wonderful actor. Like he's the first time I'm like, oh, that's what an actor looks
Funny
like.
guy too. Funny.
Yeah.
He was funny on TV. Anyway.
And Ludwig is the other one who's a wonderful actor, dude. Well, he runs up, he's like, what's up, Triple A? I'm like, Ludwig. And he's sweating. And I realize he's playing hard with his kids. And I'm like, oh, so you're father of the year, huh?
Is it just all people there with their kids? Is that
Oh,
mostly-
yeah. And just some people are in it to win it and they're running around. I'm old dad.
I wouldn't have any interest in playing hard on
Dude,
trampoline.
Johnny, you would love it. You love your kids. I'm just old, man.
But not
Like,
on trampolines. I was like,
But
let
dude,
them do
he's
it.
sweating. He's putting he's doing cardio.
Good
He's
for him, I say.
Yeah, no, he is dad of the year. All the time I walk up to guys, I go, hey man, you're dad of the year.
Does it make you feel bad?
It makes me feel like shit. Like I should be sweating out there with my kids. But I'm old. Ludwig's younger. He goes,
You could jump on a trampoline.
I do jump, but man, sometimes my back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. When you get older, man. When you get in your 40s, Johnny.
So Krav Maga, though, you don't get hurt like that?
I do, but I push through it.
You push through it.
I push through it, man. But yeah, dude. It's
gotta
like
survive.
yeah, you gotta survive. But man, they love it, dude.
What? But how long does that last? Jumping on a trampoline? That's
anyways,
like 10 minutes.
So
of
the
fun,
whole
and then you're
point of
bored,
this,
right?
dude, the whole point of this is that I go there and it's like there's all these kind of kids, and you're learning a lot about children, Johnny. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You know when everyone always goes, "Hey, man, people are good at heart. They have good deep down inside. They're good people." It's not true. It's not true because you watch kids, man. Lord of the Flies is a real deal, bro. Kids want to rule the world, dude.
Yeah, I remember
they
those
take all, like, if a kid puts down a toy, another kid comes grab it, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
hell
I
breaks
remember
loose.
in preschool. I remember me and this guy Tyler Inman. We would try. He lived right next to the preschool, and we had to drive from the country, so he'd always get there first, and we would fight over the C-3PO
Yeah,
toy.
yeah.
And it was like blood
War.
sport, man.
It
Yeah.
was war. And you're like, the kids are like, oh, it's mine. You're like, you've been playing with, let them play with. No, they're I'm like, dude, they want all the toys. I mean, it's crazy. And then you meet the crazy weird kid, and this kid he would just stare at me.
He's the shooter. Yeah. He's like-
Yeah. You okay? Keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
What preschool is he going to? Because my kids aren't going to that school. So I'm like, just staring at me, mean mugging me. I'm like, okay, kid.
He's probably like, why do you have your face on your T-shirt? That's weird.
Yeah, well, it's called Laundry Day, Johnny. I'm doing laundry. Old shirt.
Is that was an album, right? The Diabolical. Okay.
It was a 2-part.
Why did you have a balaclava on? What would like the ski mask? Why did you have that on?
Because I thought it would be cool.
No, but I mean, is there a bit about it, or just
No.
that was just okay?
Just I liked it.
So you want to make yourself on your album cover completely, or your T-shirt unrecognizable completely.
yeah, I mean.
So that could be anybody under that.
No, on the cover is me as a child, Johnny. If you look up Sam
I've
Tripoli,
seen
the
that.
Diabolical.
Yeah, because that's still your picture on Zoom when you go. away.
Yeah. That was you.
But your T-shirt, you just didn't want to be recognized on your T-shirt.
I do. It's one of many shirts, Johnny. It's not the only shirt. There's many shirts.
Should do one with you, just
What, the back of my head?
yeah, that'd make as much sense, really.
Johnny, it's just a funny shirt. Okay, listen to me. So there's also a lot of moms there, and they just breastfeed. Okay, and you're supposed to act like titties are not.
That's hard.
No, it is incredibly hard because they're whipping titties out. And you got to be like, this is nature. This is part of nature. And it's fine when they're tiny kids, right?
Or tiny titties.
Right? But when they're big titties and a big kid, you're like, what's going on here?
What are we doing here?
Why is this kid got 5 o'clock shadow? And he just
and can I
and
get
he's
in the line?
working and why does your nipple have a ball rings in it while he's working your nipple? And like, I'm not supposed to.
Wait, what did you say? Why does your nipple have what in it?
Yeah, I have piercings. Like
got it. Yeah. Now I know what you mean. Yeah.
I don't think your kid should have a 5 o'clock shadow, and you're fucking breastfeeding them there. And then why are we supposed to look away when you're like, what's going on here?
You should just go stand next to her, and she was like, "What are you doing?" I'll be like, "I'm in line."
It's super uncomfortable, dude. It's super uncomfortable. And then, Johnny, sometimes kids will fall.
I sent him the thing.
Sometimes kids will fall. And what happens is,
that's the worst.
right, they'll fall and they'll be laying down and nobody wants to help them because nobody wants to be like a creeper and help the baby that fell. So these babies be like, I gotta get up. And you're like, kid down, kid down.
It's like a turtle on its back.
Right? Yeah, they can't get up.
Yeah.
And you're like, where's the parents? Parents over there helping another kid. No one wants to touch anyone else's kids. You are literally risking it. Like, I do that all the time.
That would have never happened like 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Like, there'll be ways where kids are stuck. You're like, you stuck? They're like, yeah. I'm like, do you need help? They're like, yeah. And you're like, where are the parents? And mom will be on the phone, like, FaceTiming with somebody. I'm like, should I help the kid?
It's worse now, right? That's worse, though, right?
Oh, dude, like, nobody wants to touch anybody's children.
Yeah, but the people who don't want to touch any, like, the guy you should worry about is the guy that runs right up and it's
the guy
like,
was
sure,
like,
I got you.
Yeah. Which you're telling is me.
No, but you're thinking about, you're still thinking
I'm like,
about
should
it.
I help this
That's
kid?
you, though. But the guy who doesn't have that, should I help this kid?
Hey,
Is
man,
like,
let me help you. Like, hey, dude, I'm good.
Well, where's your kid?
So, yeah, that's it, dude. Like, do you pick up the kid? Do you watch the titties? That's the question.
Yes, you watch the titties. You got to be careful, though.
You got. What do you like?
Yeah, a lot of that. Like,
you keep your sunglasses.
You
on,
show me your technique for like taking a swipe, and I'll show you.
What do you
mine.
mean?
You look at me. My face is the titties. You just show me how you would look at the titties. No, that's creepy. Come on, do it for real. Just try your best, and I'll show you how to do mine. That was obvious, dude.
What do you want me to do?
I'll show you how to do it. You ready?
Okay, my face is the titties.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Just watch. Okay.
All right.
What's that? Huh? Oh, okay.
Okay, that was creepy too.
Was it? Fucking so they know, don't
Everyone
they?
knows.
They know.
Yeah.
They know. Shit.
Everyone knows when the titty comes
Damn
out.
it.
There's a couple people staring.
They know.
But it's very interesting because, again, some moms will show up and they'll just like, they're dressed in like yoga pants. And yoga pants they're for boners. That's what yoga pants are.
My girlfriend just got some bike shorts, and I say I'll buy more for you. Where you know
you want your girl to go out in bike shorts?
But in the house
to wear the house. Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
she leaves in sweatpants, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like she leaves.
Well, she has but she wears them around the house. All those bike shorts, and I'm just like,
and you're just like,
let's go.
Let's fucking do it. yeah. All right.
You bringing Sky in?
Yeah, let's bring in Jeff. So we wanted to do something. You know, this show's me and Johnny talking all the time, but occasionally I have some really talented friends I'd love to bring in and have you guys check out their stuff. And one of my favorite people right now, I've been friends with him for probably almost 15 or 20 years. We go way back. He's like really getting some killer music lately. He sends me his videos all the time. And I'm not lying to you. I tell you, I'm completely blown away by how awesome they are. Like, he's really good.
He makes the music.
He makes the music, and he like somehow shoots these music videos that are so next level good. I just want everyone to hear and see him. And please welcome my good friend Jeff Hilliard. How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Jeff, I love you, buddy. We've been friends for I don't know, has to be almost 20 years, right? I mean, we've both been banging for a while.
Long time.
You were a stand-up comic for a short time.
Yeah. for like 8 years.
8 years. We were out doing, dude, this is crazy. We were doing the Palms comedy show. Court McCowan, right?
Yeah.
Who was like, I love Court. Court is great. Court is like a killer. Nobody gives him a.
Well, it's annoying how funny he is because he's one of the best looking people on the planet. Really.
Well,
It's
you
kind
know
of
he's
obnoxious.
in Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
He's
we
one of the
did that on
jocks
Post
in
Rock.
Teen Wolf. Well,
It's disgusting. Yeah.
like Court is friends with all these like billionaires, right? And somehow he like got this gig in Vegas, and you were kind of living in Vegas for a while there.
No, I was helping him produce a show because I knew all the comedians from my show that I did.
What show did you do?
I did that at it was the Ramada Inn on Vermont.
Oh,
Then it
yeah,
became,
yeah.
a Hollywood hotel. Yeah, Henry Phillips. It was his show, and then he was going to get too busy for it. And so he let me take it over, and then I would just get like great comics, and then I'd work on my material.
I loved it, dude. I love it, dude. So you were going out there, and like I was part of this crew that he would bring out occasionally.
Yeah.
And so Jeff would go out early, and you would just start doing like promotions. You'd walk around Hollywood Bowl. I mean, you walk around Fremont Street and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And at the time, so Jeff and I are both sober. Do you mind me saying that?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I should have asked that before, but we're both sober, and at this time we were both doing some partying, right? We were kind of at the party, and Jeff would just like disappear, and you're like, "What happened to Jeff?" And then Jeff would be like, "Oh, dude, I blacked out, and I ended up in like fucking Reno and shit." Right? You would like get like really fucking crazy and shit.
Yeah, it was spring break every day.
Dude, this is at the height of when I would say the Vegas was like still this is gonna sound crazy, a mom and pop place.
Right.
Cause
Wait, what year are we talking here?
what years were these, Jeff?
2004, 2005, I think.
What do you mean? It's still run by the mob? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, there were still families that owned these some of these casinos. They weren't owned by banks that
like
they
the
are
Winds
now.
are a real, just a real.
Yeah, but there was like the
outfit.
Mortons owned the Hard Rock at this time.
Yeah.
And then
And the Ballou family owned the Palms.
yes, you remember they owned the Kings at the time, and they were trying to move a team to They were trying to move. I forget where they wanted to move it to Seattle, I think, and it never happened. And they've been trying to get a team in Vegas forever, but the Palms was jumping, bro.
Yeah.
Jumping, and Court had the hottest show there. He had
Yeah, it
the
was
hottest show there, and Jeff used to work there. And Paul Hughes would always drive me around. Paul's a good friend of ours. He was doing stand up there as well. He would host, I think. He was the host. He'd do time, bring up Court. Court would do time, and then maybe one or two comics would go up. Like I remember one story about Alonzo Bowden, right? Was like on stage for like 3 minutes, shitting on the hotel. Security walked
that.
up, pulled him off stage.
Are you serious?
And kicked him out of the hotel.
That's so funny.
right? Kicked him out.
That's
Gotta
so
go.
funny.
Gotta go.
That's funny.
Paul Hughes. This was also when the UFC was doing fights in the Pearl, which was their big theater, right?
Yes.
And Paul Hughes was walking around with Josh Koscheck, who was the first time I ever met an MMA fighter, and he was the biggest douchebag.
Oh, really?
Like I could say, like he would like poke me because he's half drunk, so, like literally like
God.
nerd, like that kind of
Really?
energy. Maybe he's a good guy now. I don't know, but then I was like, oh, dude, now I know why everybody hates you in the UFC, right? So, anyways. Jeff one time was I don't know, were you with me? It was either you or Paul Hughes, but we would go around, we would do radio, and this is a funny story, then we'll get into some Jeff stuff. I feel like I'm talking the whole time, but we were doing.
You for sure are.
Okay, so Jeff, I mean,
You got to finish the story.
I know I'm not going to tell the story.
No, you have to.
because I'm trying to interview who talked about his music.
You're arguing with yourself. You're the one that started the story. You got to finish it now.
Okay, so basically there was this radio station, I think it was like 97.1X, that was doing like a pool party there, and they were promoting the show, and they had me go on. And we were just doing radio, and this like hot drunk chick went by, and I'm like, hey, come here. She's like, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, we're just hanging out, we're partying. I'm like, oh, this girl's lit up, right? I'm like, hey, on air, I'm like, let me eat your ass. She's like, okay. And I ate her ass right on the radio.
Oh, dude. We're getting kicked off of YouTube, man. You
Oh,
can't say
sorry.
ate your ass.
I can't say that.
No.
Okay, then put on Rockfin.
It'll say I bleeped your bleep. Is what
Okay, I bleeped their bleep.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, bleep their bleep right there. So that's how crazy it was back today. But Jeff, you've been okay. I got so many stories about Jeff. Jeff, tell us a little bit about your music.
Well, I do like these satirical songs, and then I make these, really elaborate, crazy music videos.
How long have you been doing it, man? Because they're really great videos.
Well, the first music video I ever made, I made a music video for the band Chevelle called I Get It. And then I made a follow-up one called The Fad. And that's how I learned how to make music videos, because I hired a director and an executive producer, and then I came up with a concept and acted in them. And then from that, I started doing my own songs. And I think my first song and music video I did like in 2007 called The Pussy Pounder, making fun of like the like whatever. I guess that now it's called the toxic masculinity.
Oh
guy,
yeah, the pickup artist guys and all that stuff.
Yeah, the braggart, like a classic comedic
like Tucker
character.
Max, like that guy.
Yeah. I don't have
So
a
my
problem
first
with
one.
that.
No, me either. Whatever. Dude,
Like-
live your life.
Like, it's really funny that in our society, the two things that are super primal, which is mating with as many women as you can as a male, and for females, finding the guy with the most resources are completely demonized, right?
you're right,
Like,
yeah.
but like banging as many chicks you can, and women being gold diggers are like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I guess because they're both things that inspire doubt and the opposite. You get what I'm saying? Like if you're a guy, you're like, is she with me because of my money?
Yeah.
And if you're a woman, you're like, is he gonna leave me? And,
Yeah.
and they're the two. Those are like the two biggest fears in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they're demonized, because they inspire insecurity.
So Jeff, one of my favorite stories is that you started editing, and you start like a lot of people. You don't know this, Johnny. They work in the porn industry when they start editing. They get porn jobs.
Oh, film editors. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lucrative way for a young editor.
Wait, so you edited porn?
Yeah.
Me? No, I never did. I had a.
Oh, hold on. I could have sworn the story was that you got.
I look like I do.
No. You got hired. Tell me if I'm wrong. You got hired by this company, and you're like editing porn, and they sent you trans porn, and you were gonna.
No.
What?
I did know. I never did that. I did know a guy though, who was a straight dude who was trying to make it as an editor, and I worked with him on some production, and he was editing gay porn, and I was like, how is that even possible? That would be the worst job ever. I've never edited porn. I almost directed some porn a long time ago, but it never happened.
Wait, how do you almost direct porn? What's that
Well,
about?
I knew a porn actress, and she was going to do her own productions, and she liked the stuff I'd done. She was talking to me about possibly directing some of them, but then she wasn't really going to be able to pay me. And I'm like,
I could think about how that could work. I mean, come on.
She was attractive, but I wasn't really hard up at the time to try to get laid. So I was like, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't have
I'm not
ambitions
familiar
to
with
get
that.
porn.
I'm not familiar with that feeling.
What?
Of not being hard enough to get laid. Like it's pretty much.
You've always had a yeah, dude. I
Well,
have no
no, I
problem.
mean,
I've
because
had
of-
every
because of
problem.
my
Not
insecurity.
hard is not part of it.
No, I don't have
I
a
could have
problem
sworn
getting
you
hard.
told me they wanted you to edit.
To be clear, I
trans
get
porn.
hard all the time.
I
That's
know
not the
you're
problem.
hard right now,
Yeah.
right? That's crazy, dude. So what's going on with your music right now?
I have a bunch of songs recorded, and I'm hoping to shoot a new music video here in about a month or so. That's like this really aggressive, like Metallica type song called Stepfather, and I'm hoping to do a bunch more. You know, it's all about trying to find money to make these, and I talked to a record label that might want to work with me. They might be merging with another company. I talked to a wealthy friend that I pitched a business idea that he's very interested in. So, you know, I'm the guy that working all these weird jobs to make these songs and videos, and then hoping to find an audience, basically.
What are your weird jobs you're doing?
I did them all, dude. I've done everything from like trimming weed I worked as a sober companion for many years, which was a fucking nightmare.
Oh, that's gotta be the worst, bro.
dude.
Just showing up.
Wait. What's that? You like a DD, like a designated driver, like type?
No, like, so basically you get hired to go and help some people who are freshly sober.
Oh, I
and you
see.
kinda
Like
babysit
what, like
them.
a halfway house situation?
No, dude. You go like either are they in a halfway houses or are you going to their house?
Well, how I fell into it was years ago. I didn't want to do travel anymore. I just want to stay in town and focus on making videos. So I was trying to get like some really simple job. I interviewed to get a job as a delivery driver for like a grocery thing, and they told me I was too overqualified for it. I told a friend that I goes, "Hey, we need drivers at this really fancy rehab." So then I got a job there as a driver. They really liked me. Then I became a tech, and then I became a sober companion. It happened really fast, and then I was making a lot of money. And some of them it was great experience, but it devolved into just being like with psychopaths, like the worst people on the planet. You're held hostage. Sometimes you're like in a really nice hotel. Sometimes you're out in the world with them. It's probably the worst job you could ever do.
Wait,
for
well,
yourself.
I got to understand this though. So you say you're like in a really nice hotel. So what? They're just living their life, and you're just kind of hanging out with them. Is that what?
Well, it depends. All different stages. Sometimes people are detoxing. They're coming off of different.
So they're like an
situations.
active detox. Some of them.
Yeah. So you're working with like a therapist and a psychiatrist and a doctor, and there's like there's a whole team of people you're constantly communicating with while they're detoxing. And then they have to go to like all these like groups and therapy sessions. And if you're very wealthy, you can afford to put a whole team around you to hopefully get sober. A lot of times it's kids from extremely wealthy families. Sometimes it's professionals that need to go to public events and do stuff, and they just need someone there.
That's so interesting.
Person.
And are you empowered to kind of like, it reminds me of that episode of Curb where that chick tells Larry, like, don't let me eat this cake no matter what. And then she tries to eat it later, and he's like, you said no matter what. And like slaps it out of her hand. You know, are you allowed to get aggressive? Like, no, dude, no whiskey.
I mean, no, you don't get aggressive. Usually they're there because they want to be sober. I mean, one of them, I flew to Berlin and was at a really nice hotel, and this guy was a cinematographer, and he's working on this huge film, and he just wanted me there in case he started getting squirrely.
That's so
I
interesting.
just basically hung out at this place for a week. It was ridiculous.
What do you think of? Have you been paying attention at all to the Hunter Biden stuff? Have you seen that?
I have to tell you, he's the greatest president's son we've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, if I gotta be honest with you, dude. If I wasn't sober and I didn't hate the Bidens, I would like to smoke crack with them, dude, for sure. That would have been fun.
The guy knows how to party.
Yeah.
Let me tell you an interesting story. You'll love this for your conspiracy stuff. So I know a girl who is one of the highest paid escorts, and she was at the Peninsula Hotel. She said that she wasn't one of his clients, but who knows? But she would see him all the time and talk to him. And he told her, and this is during the primaries and stuff, that the DNC wanted Joe Biden to win he's going to win the election. Kamala Harris is going to be his VP. It was going to be a close race, and that he would serve for couple years or something, and then Kamala would be the president. Now, this was said during the primaries. So it's all theater,
What?
dude. I know you'd appreciate this.
What, dude? You just blew my mind.
That's from an escort. That's the best quality source.
But
you can
did
get
she tell you
from.
this back when it happened?
She told me this while the election was still going on. When she told me this, Biden was and Trump were in the election, like racing against each other.
Dude, are you serious? I mean,
yes, 100%.
Crazy, dude.
Dude, that is crazy, Jeff.
All theater, man.
Yeah, Jeff. I mean, Jeff, have you had to go in there? Like, we don't have to say names. Like, just get guys out of sex dens and shit like that, where they're like, hey, dude, no, you can't jack off again. You got to like kind of.
Oh God, dude.
Stop watching.
Oh
porn
yeah, I didn't
up.
even think about sex addiction. I forgot about
dude,
that. Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, I had it, dude.
I know, but I
had a
didn't think about
client-
that with him, a sober buddy. I mean, that's like,
There was a guy at this rehab who was a lovely guy, and he had going through a difficult breakup. He was a crack addict and sex addict, and I have to go to the SLA meeting, sex and love addiction, and every guy thinks that maybe they could be a sex addict or something. And then if you go to these meetings, holy shit, dude, these people are advanced. Like there was a guy that shared that he jerked off 17 times a day. Just the worst stuff you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and then women they're people that are sexual anorexics, that they're voyeurs. Then you have like there was a girl who couldn't get over a boyfriend, and she would climbed up on a tree and was looking through his window, then fell off of the thing and hurt herself off the house. Like insanity going on out there.
Jeff, dude, I used to go to those sex addict meetings, and like it would be so weird because once in a while, a chick would show up. Like there's SLA and then there's sex addiction, like guys who are just, couldn't stop watching porn, couldn't stop getting hookers, all this crazy shit. And then like a chick would show up and you would just see all the guys going.
Does the energy change?
Oh yeah, because everyone wants to hear what her addiction is, right? You're like, I just can't, stop getting weird. Guys are like, okay,
fingers are crossed.
Yeah, it was literally like all foxes, one hen, right?
It's mostly guys.
It's all guys. Now there's some of the meetings where it gets super creepy, and you're like, okay, I don't want to be around you guys. But yeah, dude, it's like most guys just can't stop watching porn, or they can't stop getting hookers. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy.
My favorite Hollywood character is like the guy who was like didn't get laid in school and then became a rock star or a movie star, and now they're a full-blown sex addict, having like scheduling 5 women a day and their whole life. This is a lot of Los Angeles, or people that became one of these like really wealthy tech people. Yeah. And those are kind of like the nerd population where they get into the polyamorous stuff because they don't know how to break it off with a woman, and they don't think that they're able to have sex again. I don't know.
That's so interesting.
That's super interesting. That's somewhat happening in the podcast world, right? In a weird way.
Oh,
right? Yeah. I mean, you think about it.
Yeah. You're so
That's
right.
kind of what's happening. But it's super interesting that you brought it up, because if you look at the old Me Too stuff, right? Like a lot of those were nerd dudes. Right. These nerd guys who got like, because, it's like LA goes through, like when I moved to LA, there's been these phases of comedy, right? And, when I first got here, it was like nerd comedy. Then it became chick comedy. Now we're in diversity, right? But eventually we're just going to get, the industry's going to lose a lot of its power, and then they're going to have to do whatever the content creators, and we're somewhat entering that right now, right? Where it's like all the stuff.
I think there's going to be like a reaction to the over-the-top woke virtue signaling, and I think the youngest generations are going to be the most psychotic nihilists that we've ever seen.
Yeah, you're already seeing Generation Z is not offended the way the millennials will.
Well, dude, and they've also they've grown up with some of the darkest pornography. You know what I mean? Some of the most intense shit. Like I when I was on the apps, I would talk to some of the younger girls, like 22 in that range, and they were into some like this one chick, I swear to God, dude, she was like she was telling me about some of her favorite experiences, and she was telling me about how a guy took his foot, he was somehow still having sex with her while his foot was on her fucking head, spitting into her face, and she was telling me like she loved that. And was that something that I thought I would be into?
Well, I mean, when you get into these, like the guy from Barstool Sports.
Oh yeah.
And the Dodger
I say
pitcher.
good for him.
But you look at like that Dodger guy, that pitcher is getting screwed right now. And it's like that's my joke right now they have out there. It's about how like I don't want to do the joke.
Yeah, don't burn your joke.
Yeah, but I'm just worried that someone's going to... That's the weirdest thing now, is like there's so many people doing jokes right now that you kind of got to hurry up and put it out before somebody just steals it.
That's a drag.
Right.
It kind of sucks.
It's not even steals it. Sometimes it's just that, parallel thinking. Got to get on the record, man.
Jeff, when you were partying, did you ever get yourself in some bad situations, bud?
Towards the end, there were a couple I actually had like blacked out, and I would end up in weird scenarios where I didn't know how I got there. That was terrifying. but I was a pretty good alcoholic. I liked being at the bar. Sometimes I had a lot of friends who ran the nightclubs, and so I would do the stand-up thing, and then I'd go to these ridiculous nightclubs, and then I'd end up at some house in the hills with all these lunatics doing, coke and meth and all sorts of craziness. And so there was some weird, you'd go out on a Thursday and come home on a Monday type situation. But thank God, I was never like a crack smoker. I didn't get into any weird sex
You were
stuff.
just a boozer.
Yeah.
It's so weird when you meet just a boozer.
Well,
like,
I would do coke so I could drive home. I loved ecstasy. I loved hallucinogenics. I liked weed, but towards the end of, when you smoke a lot of weed forever, you just become a paranoid weirdo. So that didn't work for me.
Do you see that people are I think that people who smoke a lot of weed are starting to be like bipolar. Like, have you ever had somebody who's
something
like,
we've talked about. We've noticed that more and more. And
I had a friend who I thought was maybe becoming a schizophrenic because he had God was talking to him, and he was like, was a conspiracy theorist, and then he devolved into a flat earther, which I know several people that have become flat earthers, and I thought they were joking. Like, I'm like, how is this even serious? But it's advanced.
a lot of these listeners are, dude. I mean, like, you're talking to.
I don't know shit.
No, it's all good. Jeff, I want to play one of your songs, so people can. Can you tell YouTube right now you give us the right to play one of your songs? And
yes, you have the right to play all my songs. What do you want to play?
What song would you like them to see right now? And then you could tell us a little bit about it after we play it.
Well, I guess probably the most recent one is the video out right now. It's called Abandon. It's a shitty 80s metal song about an Uber driver that's still holding on to his metal fantasy with his band. He still lives at home with his mother. I guess I don't want to give away the song, so.
All right, so we're going to play it, then you tell us a little bit about it, and then you tell us where everyone can find you.
Okay.
Dude, you're going to love. I mean, Jeff is amazing. I mean, he really is amazing.
Just a second here.
Here we go. So this is called Abandon by my boy, Jeff Hilliard.
This is the last chance I'm going to give you to salvage this relationship. You need to call me back ASAP. This is Dwight again. This is like the 16th message I've left for you. Just call me back. Just give me a shot. Let's do this, okay? What do we do? Let's stop playing games.
Why won't you answer my calls? I gave you my all with the love we made together all night long. I just don't know what went wrong. I rolled the dice.
Joe Perry's gonna be upset.
'Cause I thought I saw forever in your eyes. Was all that passion a lie? Just another fool you seduced and left behind. Heartless and cruel, you probably do this all the time. Baby, I ain't no up and down. I believe in the power of love. One night is not enough. How could you abandon our love? How could you abandon our love?
It's so good.
Drove by your house again today. Peeked in the window and I saw you smiling. Met your husband and your beautiful family. Tell me, does he know about the way we made love on the night you met me? At Johnny's Tavern at 11:37 last Thursday. You said hello. Are you my Uber driver? I said yeah. Then you asked if I wanted to party. I got an 8-ball from my friend Noel. We trauma bonded in a cheap motel. We laughed, we cried, we came multiple times. The sex blew my mind.
Oh, he's spitting in her mouth. That's so funny, dude. All right. It's a good video,
the
bro.
guitar break, man?
Yeah. Oh, you know, yeah. He looks like a famous guitarist.
I mean, it looks like Joe Perry. Yeah.
Dave Pino, he was in the band.
What do you say? I missed that. Oh, we can't hear it. This is up.
Who was that?
Dave Pino, who's in the band Andrew WK.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love Andrew WK.
I love him. Do you know for $5,000 he'll come to your house and like party with you?
Really? That's
Yeah.
that's so funny.
Should we get him at one time just to hang out with
You
us?
paying? Yeah, sure.
Like $5,000 would just have him clean our house. Jeff, that video is fucking great. You're a great singer, and
Awesome.
his videos get even crazier, dude. Like they're really good. It's youtube.com/Jeff Hilliard. HILLARD.
IARD.
IARD. It's a Jeff Hilliard show is my YouTube channel.
Okay, Jeff Hilliard show. It will be in the description, dude. And when are you gonna go live? When are you gonna do a live show?
Well, I'm hoping that I can. My goal is to put out a new song and video every 3 months. I'm hoping I can build up a big enough audience to put out a full album and then evolve into doing a live show. Is what my big game plan is. So
you should do it,
hopefully
dude.
everyone that's listening will fucking subscribe to my channel, fucking watch the videos, leave comments, show their friends. And I'm hoping I can get a big enough an audience to do a lot more of them.
Well, dude, I mean, all your videos have a different feel and different flavor for it, and I know you're going to crush it, Jeff, because you're a great singer, you're a great editor, you're a great musician, and you're super funny, and I love you to pieces, dude. I appreciate you coming on my show, buddy. Thank you. Now,
Thanks for having me.
No problem. And Jeff, we got to be honest with you, we've had to move this episode like 3 times this week, and we fucked up last time, so I'm glad we can make it happen, Jeff, and dude, thanks for dropping bombs on us too about escorts getting
Yeah,
the
that was
inside
wild.
scoop.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
You
dude.
like that.
All right, Jeff, we love you. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man.
You're the
Good
best.
talking to you, dude.
Take care.
Thanks.
That was great, dude. That's crazy.
Dude, he's really good, huh?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Like
dude,
a legit guy.
and dude, his
Amazing.
other videos are crazy.
We'll put one in the outro too.
Yeah. But YouTube, we have the right to use the
Yeah,
songs.
well, I'm sure they'll come after us somehow. They always find a way.
Yeah. We'll figure that
They
out.
always find a
We'll
way.
figure that out, right, Johnny? We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, Johnny. We'll figure it out.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live, Johnny. Today, can I? We'll get into your whatever
I
you.
just got news left.
Okay.
Reviews and news.
Okay.
Only a couple reviews.
Can I just get into one more thing, Johnny?
Yeah, buddy. It's your show.
Can I get into one more thing? I want to talk about real quick about how I really hate when you go to the gas pump and you're pumping gas, right? And it gets down to the last dollar and it takes forever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Johnny, I'm gonna send you a video real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Send it to the. Can you do AirDrop to the one in the studio?
Let me see real quick.
If not,
I
you can send
find
it. You can text it to me.
Here it is, dude. I want you to see how slow, and this isn't even me. What do you want me to airdrop it
If
to?
you see it, the Chaos Mac,
here you
iMac,
go.
or whatever.
Now, just know, Johnny, I got this. I started filming this halfway through. Watch how slow this gas.
And you got your hand on it?
What?
Do you have your hand on the
Yeah.
thing, or you have it like on the auto, like where it clicks?
Well, I can't remember. But I think I was doing both because I wanted it to go.
Okay.
Okay,
I just
watch
know the
this,
thing,
Johnny.
If you do auto, it's
we're
slower.
we're only a quarter through.
Oh
Look how
God,
slow.
$80 for 12 gallons.
Look at this. Look at
What
this.
on
Look at
earth?
this. Ready? Look how slow this is going. Look at this. Look how slow it's going. Dude, it started at 79.
That's
dude.
so annoying.
Look at this.
It's going 46. These are
This is
cents.
ridiculous.
48, 49, 50,
It's gonna take 2
51,
years for this to finish.
52, 53, 54,
Yes.
55.
how
Anybody,
slow this
anybody
is.
else would have left by now. 58, 59,
How
60.
slow this is going.
How slow is this going? Johnny, to do a
I
gallon.
don't understand what, but you're probably, your tank's almost full, right? And it's just like,
Oh my
it's not
God.
clicking yet?
No. No.
That's so weird.
Look how slow it is. Johnny, to do $1 would almost take 2 minutes.
Look how long this is taking.
Look how long this is taking.
Ridiculous.
$80 for 12
I'm
gallons is
offended.
blowing my mind more than this. I mean, what on earth? By the way, who are these people who put their initials on the pump?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? What is that?
People-
SR. Look at this. SASR.
Johnny, stop.
Didn't
Johnny,
even do it well.
It would almost take 2 minutes for it to do $1 pump.
Yeah.
Do you know that doesn't
well,
sound like a lot of time, right?
Time,
That-
time to leave the gas station,
Okay.
Sam.
What, you would let the last dollar
For
go?
the last 50 cents, yeah, I think I could walk away
No,
from that.
dude, no. Why does it gotta go that slow? So you don't go over a penny? Oh, God forbid. Johnny, two minutes doesn't seem that long.
See, I
but
can't
you know
wait.
what?
I'm more annoyed with you at that video. Like, why don't you just go somewhere else?
Because I pay for the gas.
All right. So you
Okay.
just wanted to save that last 7 cents. or whatever.
So Johnny, so 2 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but you know what can happen in 2 minutes? Getting stabbed, okay?
Yeah, what if that saved you from getting stabbed?
What, waiting?
Yeah, waiting. What if you were about to get stabbed driving out of there and walking
No,
out?
me waiting there. Everyone gets stabbed now at the gas stations in LA.
What if you were about to get in a car accident?
You know what the
driving
one thing
out?
that's cool about LA now is you can get equally stabbed anywhere. Now, it used to be like bad sections. Now, Beverly Hills, getting stabbed. Sherman Oaks, getting stabbed. Hollywood, getting stabbed. Glendale, stabbed 3 times. That's
Glendale, not LA, but getting stabbed.
There you go, dude. Getting stabbed, bro. Look how slow that was. 2 minutes.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Sam.
Yeah, I'm very upset. I just
You
want
seem
to know.
upset by that. I'm a little worried.
Okay. Johnny, I have a question for you, okay?
Okay.
Do you ever feel guilty when you go get your hair cut by someone other than your normal hairstylist? Like, you ever need to get a haircut really bad and you go in and they're not there and then someone else is sitting there and they're like, I could cut you. Like, okay, but I feel like I'm cheating on my hairstylist?
Not really. See, I would never do that because I've never needed to get a haircut. I just let mine get long, and if it gets long, I'm not bothered, and I'll just wait until she has an appointment.
Okay, so you
I
would
I
wait.
literally go like once every. It's been as much as like 4 months or something.
You can go 4 months
It'll just
without a
get long. Yeah,
haircut?
it'll just start coming out the back, and
You go 4 months.
dude. It'll come down to my nose, and I just ball it up my hat, and we'll go about my life.
No way, bro. I got to go every 2 weeks.
Yeah, but you keep yours really high and tight. I mean,
I do.
don't
I
that.
do keep it high and tight.
I don't do that.
And Johnny, I got a real problem right now.
You got to, was she out maternity or something?
No,
like
man. The guy who normally cuts my hair hasn't been there lately. So this other guy cut my
that?
hair.
You let a guy cut your hair, huh?
I got 2 guys cut my hair.
Barber or like a
Barber,
hairstylist?
dude, barber.
Okay. See, I go to a hairstylist.
Yeah, I go to barber.
Marina, she's Georgian from overseas. She hates
Dude,
the
I got
Russians.
some Middle Eastern dudes. I don't even know where they're from.
They're all from overseas. These hair people.
Yeah. Middle Eastern is
You can trust them to cut your hair. Though.
Yeah, he cut. Dude, I walked in, he cut my hair real good, and ever since the pandemic, I've been going to these guys getting my hair cut.
Can't trust them to give you a good deal on a car. But
Yeah, not
cut
at
your
all,
hair.
dude. Not at all, dude.
Absolutely.
So I go there, and this guy's normally cut my hair, but the last couple times he hasn't been there. So another dude, a Mexican's been there.
But you don't make an appointment.
No, dude, I just
You
show
just
up.
walk in.
I just know that my normal hairstylist isn't there or my normal barber isn't there on Sundays or Monday, Tuesdays. Every other day he's there.
Oh, okay. I thought you got monkeypox or something.
No, dude, no, man. I already told you, dude. I had a gay guy grinding on me as he was cutting my hair. He's like rubbing his
you
junk
did tell
on me.
about that. Was that your regular guy or somebody else?
No, just that's when like my normal guy wasn't
is
there.
Is that why you're so loyal to him? Because he grinds on your
this
hand?
is another. This is another guy. It's in the valley, and I normally go there and get my hair cut, and I really like them. I really like where I get my hair cut, but the last 2 times this other guy's cut my hair, and I got a problem now because I like the new guy the way he cuts my hair more.
Oh, that is a problem.
That is a problem.
So you can only go on Sundays and Tuesdays.
I have to figure out another time to go because I don't want my old hairstylist to see that I'm seeing another hairstylist.
Well, and then what happens when they're both there at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, what am I? I'm a walk right back out. Like, oh, my 2 girlfriends are in the same place, right?
Like, what? Where are you going?
So
They
I
both
went and got my
they
haircut
both walk up
today,
to you. Yeah.
And he went really high up, though,
Oh,
right?
he sure did. Yeah.
That's the Glendale classic right there.
That's a good line you got.
That's
there,
a
though.
good
He did
line,
job.
but
Yeah.
I think but I like the haircut.
I do too.
And this is, you know what I learned from this haircut? Don't fall asleep in the middle of your haircut.
Dude, I have that problem because I can't see without my glasses on, and she makes me take them off. She could be shaving my head, I wouldn't know it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like,
I'm blind as a bat, so
he's
you
like,
fell
are you
asleep.
okay?
Huh?
I'm like, yeah, dude, I've been running hard. We got to take care
You
of my
fell
kid."
asleep during
I fell asleep and I woke up and he got boom, high and tight, bro.
It is relaxing having your haircut though. Like, it chills
dude,
me
it's
out.
the only time I get to like chill.
I believe that with you. Yeah, it's like the only time you get to sit down and
Yeah,
no
that's why I get
responsibilities.
half the time. That's half the reason I get every 2 weeks. And then my
2
beard
weeks,
gets.
really?
Yeah, I get my haircut. It's like, dude,
Wait,
I
what
don't
does
have
your
a-
beard have to do with it?
What?
You don't shave your own beard?
I shave it when I get my haircut.
They do it,
Yeah,
and that's the only time
yeah.
you don't trim your own beard.
No, I mean I shave like. By
But
the
you
way,
don't
dude,
just trim it with some clippers or something?
No, I got to get a new shaver.
Oh, interesting.
By the way, dude, they shaved my ear and right here by my eyeballs, dude. That's how hairy I am.
It's all the
Guy
way up
works
to your
my ears
eyeballs?
and almost
Oh.
to my eyeballs.
I kind of wish I had, like, I could grow a
No,
beard
you
like
don't,
that.
Johnny. You don't. You don't want
I think
this
it would
at
be
all.
cool.
You don't want this at all.
It's a curse.
Yeah.
It's a curse.
All right. So, yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, dude. And I got Chewbacca face.
All right.
So let's go into your stupid stupids.
Okay. Well, these aren't stupid. These are supporters of the show who've left reviews, 5-star reviews. If you want to call them stupids, by all means. But I would not.
I thought you were.
wouldn't do
I
that.
thought you were doing the news.
No.
All right, let's hear these.
Just to be clear, we only do 5-star reviews.
Oh,
so
we should have told Jeff he was on with fucking the #1 show in Turks and Caicos.
Oh, you would have loved to know that, I'm sure.
I would love to know that.
This is from Trosbach Colin. Good stuff. Sam is a extra in an action movie at least once a week.
Yes.
One of my favorite podcasts to listen to.
Thank you.
Spelled 2 wrong, but that's okay. DZA Conley. Sam and Johnny is the headline. Sam, love you. Johnny, love you. Great episode. Loved hearing the no swearing thing go out the window on every voicemail. Yeah, I was trying to set that up, and Sam just kept destroying it.
Why did I destroy it?
Well, I was just trying to do that joke, and you just kept talking and messing it up. It's okay.
Oh, that's a podcast. We talk.
LOL, and the Ari drama is classic. Thanks, and keep them coming. I was talking about you watching that Ari fight.
Yeah.
We
It's
can watch
fine.
another one if
It's
you want.
fine.
People
No.
seem to love
No.
that. Cornwallis 123. I believe he's left a review before, so good for you for making another account. 5 stars, 1 word, lozenges.
Lozenges.
Say it again.
Lozenges.
Laws.
Lozenges.
Laws.
Laws.
Laws. Laws.
Laws.
Laws.
Laws.
Laws.
Laws.
Inges.
Lozenges.
It's just impossible. I can imagine how your teachers must have felt.
Lozenges.
Pheno 716.
Somebody wrote something funny in the comments yesterday. They were like, Sam flunked first grade and his parents were both teachers.
That's such a good point. I never thought of that.
I was held back because of my maturity, not because of how stupid I was, even though I am stupid.
Pheno 716, great duo. Broken Simulation is a show within a show. Sam is always funny, but Johnny is really taking off.
Don't let it go to your head.
Wait, hold on. I think we read this one already.
We didn't.
No, I
did.
think we did.
We didn't. There's one more in there. I think some guy didn't give us a 5-star review. And guess what? We're not reading it.
Oh, no, yeah, 3 stars. I didn't read that one.
Yeah, we're not reading your 3-star review. Okay? 5 stars or get the fuck out. Can we call that this segment?
Wait. This guy says I couldn't. The guy that's not giving me says I couldn't admit that Trump was an awful speaker. No. I think I think Trump is not a great
Here's
speaker.
my problem.
But he's a captivating speaker. He's good at his audience. He's great at talking to them.
Here's my problem, Johnny. Here's my problem. Stop leaving tinfoil hat comments on the Broken Sim show. This is Broken Sim.
Well, they know you're more likely to see him here is why they do it, because we read them.
Okay. All right.
King Cap, great like me. When I win again in 2024, I want Sam to be my court jester, and Broken Sim will be the official podcast.
Bang, bang, pow.
Dane85 Para, best podcast by far. Hello, Sam and Johnny. I'm a disabled veteran from Asheville. Your shows really helped me get through the day. I'm always looking forward to the show. I got Rockfin just for y'all.
Thank you.
5 stars all day. One thing I want to ask you guys if you've ever thought about talking about the USS Liberty attack in '67 by Israel. This would have been better suited for tinfoil, I'm sure. Anyway, you guys are the best.
You're totally right. They know we read them, so he comments, which is fine. Yeah, I'm not against that. I'll have that conversation on tinfoil hat. That should be an episode we do.
Yeah, it's funny. I think some of them have gotten out of order because I see some that we haven't read. Anyway, if we missed yours, please leave them, delete yours and leave it again, and we'll read it next time.
Leave it a 5-star. Leaving us 5 stars. Leave us a 5 stars. Leave them.
We don't need that. We already have a thing.
Leave us a 5-star.
We already have a thing.
Or get the fuck out. Leave us
no effing and jeffing.
Why?
No fuck out. We don't. YouTube, bro.
Yeah, okay, but I thought we were deep enough in.
No, I don't think that's a thing.
Okay.
I mean, as far as I know, it's not.
Get the beep out.
There you go. As easy as 1, 2, 3. This is from News 4 Jacksonville. Social media trend is encouraging people to steal Kia and Hyundai cars using USB cables. Isn't this interesting? At least 2 people are arrested in Jacksonville for these particular cases, according to the sheriff's office there. Police are warning about a social media trend that shows how criminals can use a USB cable instead of a key to start Kias and Hyundais. Essentially, people are breaking into these cars, taking apart the ignition, and starting the car with a phone charger. It's making the popular automobiles a prime target for car thieves. The cases are growing across the U.S. and Florida. I like how it said the U.S. and Florida.
Oh, yeah, like Florida isn't part of the U.S.
Isn't that funny? Let me see.
Dude,
Here's a guy
nuts.
taken at gunpoint, trying to do this. Of course, we're gonna get a Purdue University
barbecue.
Purdue University ad first. They stole 14-year-olds and a 17-year-old. The 2 14-year-olds and a 17-year-old are now in big trouble, charged with grand theft.
Oh yeah,
auto.
the 17-year-old's in way
Here we
bigger
go.
trouble.
Let's see, here we go.
Oh, is that the worst when you're trying to arrest somebody and it's hailing?
With your left hand,
So yeah, that's hail.
It's a
on
lady.
the outside. All the
I
passengers,
think it's
keep
just
your
rain.
hands out of the window so we can see your hands. Now, exit the vehicle while facing away from me.
Dude, that's
She's
the
super
cutest
chilled. She's
voice.
pretty chilled out. Yeah.
She's
Face away.
super cute.
You think it's
Exit the
because they're white?
vehicle.
The people in
Yeah,
the
it's
car?
like Powerpuff Girls pulling you over
Keep
right
your
now.
hands where I can see them.
Hands out.
Now
I
walk
think,
back
dude,
to the
honestly,
sound of my
look
voice.
how this
Keep
guy's
walking.
not very threatening.
Keep walking.
He looks
Stop.
like
With your left hand, grab the collar, the top collar of your shirt.
props to her for being
Lift
super
it
chill.
up where I can see your waistband. Lift it up.
That is
Turn
so
around in a
cute.
circle.
That's so cute.
Face away from me.
She really is. Yeah.
Right?
All right, keep
She's
walking.
doing this by the book, man.
Keep walking. Walk to your right. Nope. Walk to your right. Keep
You're on
walking.
the right.
You got it, Corey?
What is this, cornholio?
Listen to what he has
it
to
does
say.
look
I need Kia for my bunghole.
Passenger, open the vehicle outside of the car. Keep your hands up. Face away from me.
I don't understand face
Walk
away
back to
from
the
me.
sound of my
Like, why?
voice. Keep
What are
walking.
you, an idiot at
Grab the
14?
collar
Are
of
you
your
an
shirt.
idiot?
Stop. Grab the collar of your
That
shirt.
is really stupid.
I want to see your
like,
waistband.
how are you gonna fence the car too if you're 14 years
All right,
old?
turn
you know?
around in a circle.
And dude,
All right,
I mean, dude.
stay where you are.
By the way, that's a tall kid. Am I right?
It is, yeah.
For
She's doing a good
14?
job.
Come back. Keep coming.
Props to this.
Dude, I'd make them
officer.
take their shirts off and just get rained on.
Go to the
Just let 'em
right.
stand
Guess
there.
what? You're getting a
Let 'em
felony
play.
and a
Call
cold.
All right. Rear passenger.
Oh, there's somebody else. All right, we're not gonna watch
Step out
8
of the
people.
vehicle.
What, how many people? How many people does it take to rob a car?
Keep your hands where I can
All
see
right, that's
them.
enough of that. But yeah, so I guess there's this. It's this thing showing people how to steal them. Oh yeah, here it is. Stealing SUVs is as easy as 1, 2, 3 is the name of this video. They don't have a link to it. Here,
I was
guess,
gonna
'cause they-
start a thing about how to like do some shady shit. Like a
What do you mean?
like a teaching video on how to like hotwire cars.
What were you gonna call it?
Social media trend might be behind it. They're warning the owners of Kias and Hyundais that thieves might be targeting your vehicles.
Stop it.
Fox
Stop
13's
it.
Aaron
Stop
Mesmer.
it.
By the way,
So-
that was one of the comments. You stopping videos every 3 seconds was like, Sam's always we're 3 seconds in a video. Sam's tells us to stop.
Well,
it."
maybe you should not comment like that, Johnny. But the point
It
is
wasn't
this,
me.
right? Yeah, sure. Okay. But the point is this. It's like, are you really helping by putting this on the news? Like, are you helping the people
Yeah, that's a good
that have
point,
Kias?
yeah.
Or are you telling people to steal their cars?
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I've always wondered that about those true crime documentaries, like and they never found him.
Right, right.
So wait, you're telling us everything he did not to get found?
Yeah, 100%.
Like what? What are we
It's
doing?
like these women who love murder shows. Like, it's almost like you're going to college for it.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, because if you talk to those women that watch those shows,
Yeah.
they know everything about the police
this is where he made a
procedure and stuff.
mistake. This is where
And
they made a mistake.
I've even heard them start using like police lingo, you know? And I'm-
You're telling people,
you're too
hey,
deep.
man, you ever want to steal a car? Let's go get a Kia.
Well, Cynthia, police tell us that thieves have
Look at this
figured
guy.
out a way to basically
got a
hotwire
perfectly
these
round
cars
head.
using this, just a cell phone charger, and we're told the damage that they can cause is very expensive.
All right here is from
Check her out. Now she
my
used to
back
have some
window.
fun.
Broken
This woman
glass.
used to
She
have some
looks
fun.
like she'd own a
Left of
Kia,
Teresa
right?
Jones's Kia Soul.
My mind at that point just
Look
got
at her
blown.
nails. She's got no
Like,
teeth.
Are you
Oh,
kidding
she's
me?
had a hard
That
life.
was in
Covered in
Minnesota.
tattoos.
Top. Like, dude, if you look like there's, you know what the average Kia owner looks like? Every Waffle House waitress, right? That wants to fuck Tiger Woods. You remember when Tiger Woods was just showing up and just banging Waffle House
Dude, he
waitresses?
couldn't be stopped, man. He
Right?
couldn't be
You
stopped.
remember
On the
that?
golf
That
course
was
or at Waffle House.
prime Tiger Woods too. Fucking shredded, deadlifting. Like
He's one of those guys, dude, that grew up uptight,
No
you know?
pussy.
Yeah, and then he got it, and
He's
it
like,
was like,
I'm gonna bang out. He was like Sam Triplett, UNLV 91. Everyone's getting a shot to title.
Car thieves in Milwaukee figured it out first
here it is.
and
This is
posted it on
that's it right
TikTok
there.
and YouTube,
Look at that. So
triggering
you
an
just-
illegal new social
Look at that.
media trend called the Kia Challenge.
They just turned.
Quite
They put
alarming.
the USB into the ignition, I guess, and it starts the car.
Did anyone at the like Kia go, man, it looks like almost like my iPhone jack. Should we mix it up a little bit? My friend is just sending these links to knives.
What, pictures of knives?
Just like links to buy knives.
Like
and
cool
then he's
knives?
like, oh, sorry, wrong Sam. I'm like, you sent me 90 links to these.
I used to do that when there was a girl that I liked, maybe, but I didn't want to hit her up too much, you know?
Oh, so
I
you'd
would
be
just
like,
send her.
dick pic.
No, not a dick pic, but it would be something where I looked kind of cool, you know? Like if I had like a cool story in the newspaper or something, I'd send her the link and be like, oh, sorry, wrong person, you know?
Johnny, should I rage a war against my favorite pizza place?
Maybe you should wage a war. I don't know about rage a war, but wage a war.
Rage wars raging? Oh, well, by wager war.
You wage a war, and
that-
war's rage.
Okay.
Two
okay.
different words.
Okay.
Mean different things.
So I went to Joe's Pizza today. It's my favorite pizza
I like
place.
Joe's too. Eat at Joe's.
Dude, if you have seen the pizza that they gave me today,
It sucked, huh?
it was So
See,
do I
got
go?
I got a bad slice the other day too, like 2 weeks ago.
And
what was wrong with mine was super thin. It was like
and
way,
it
way
was
too,
like
just
it was
cheese,
too
basically.
dry.
Yeah, that was mine.
I couldn't even eat the crust.
Yeah,
I'm pissed.
that's a drag. I like Joe's too.
Yeah, I do. I like Joe's too.
That's too bad.
Should we leave it? Should we do a 5?
Not at Joe's. I don't want to hurt Joe's.
I like Joe's, but dude, I gotta go say something. I spent 27
Maybe
bucks.
we should put 5 stars, but the words should be critical. Like, hey, Joe, we love you.
Hey, Joe.
But we got some problems.
Joe, what's going on? Are you hitting the pookie too hard?
That's what we should do. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. We gotta share the word here with Joe's. Hold on.
Joe, we love ya. We love your pizza, but it's been jack shit lately.
It's been jack shit lately.
I'm pissed. It's my favorite pizza.
Which address are we talking here?
Hollywood Boulevard.
Hollywood 6405.
Yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard. If you want to meet Sam Tripoli, just go hang out at 6405 Hollywood Boulevard.
Right?
All
and
right.
I'm just
Write
like,
a review.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
How many stars? We're gonna do 4 stars?
No.
No, we gotta leave a good. I don't want to hurt Joe's rating.
Okay, do 4.
Let's do 4.
Go, hey, we want to give you.
Hey, Joe.
Give him a 5.
Hey, Joe.
Give him a 5. Okay? Because we wouldn't read a
Hey,
4.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Like the song, right?
Hey, Joe. Like the song. Listen, we love your pizza. Okay? But honestly, dude, the last couple slices, garbage. Okay? Garbage. It keeps changing.
It doesn't want me to type garbage.
Well, because it's
2 words. I like how I'm doing it how you said it. The garbage.
Garbage. Okay? Listen, man. You like it's so hard to get good pizza here. Joe's Pizza is great, but it's like I bought a pie with mushrooms.
Hold on. It's so hard to get good pizza here.
I go to Joe's all the time after my shows, my live performances.
Hold on. I was already typing. I bought a pie with mushrooms. Hold on.
Yeah.
I go to Joe's all the time
After my sold out shows.
Sold out shows.
Okay.
I'm pretty much a big deal.
People take pictures with me at your place.
People take photos with me.
And I tell them, please, I'm just a person.
I tell them,
I'm
please,
just a regular
I'm
person
just
like you
a
who's trying to get a nice
person
slice
like
of pizza.
Who's trying to get a nice slice of pizza at Joe's.
Just like you.
A lovely
local business.
A lovely local business.
Fixture in the Hollywood scene for a long time. For decades, okay? So I literally go there all the time. So
No, we already said that. So I go there the other day.
And I bought a full pie.
And I bought a pie with mushrooms.
On the website.
On the website.
Okay?
Okay.
I brought the pizza home, and dude, it was like eating shoe leather.
Dude, it was like eating shoe leather.
Though it was so dry, there was like 4 mushrooms on them.
I have a very high typing speed, by the way. There was like 4 mushrooms on.
And I'm sad because I'm trying to lose weight, so I can't eat pizza all the time. And I decided.
Wait. So, but this is a good thing. If you're not wanting to eat a lot of pizza, then they did you a favor.
But when I eat pizza, I want to eat pizza.
Oh, I see. Not trying to eat pizza all the time, but when I do eat pizza,
I want to go hard in the paint.
I want to go hard in the paint.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And this pizza sucked. My feelings are hurt.
My feelings are hurt.
Yeah.
Like, should we put, I'm worried about you, Joe.
I'm worried about you, Joe. Should you start drug testing the guy at the front desk? At the fucking cash register?
Yeah, legalizing marijuana might have backfired.
Yeah. I like, is everybody on speed?
All right.
I will give you a chance again because I love your pizza. But pay attention, man.
Oh, and my other buddy also got a bad slice the other day. His name is Johnny. Is that
There you
okay?
go.
Is that
By the way,
acceptable?
I've realized we've only done this with pizza shops.
I just added, I want what is best for you. At the
I
end.
want what's best for you. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, thank you. You put
I already
screw
put
Papa John's.
I already posted it. It's too late.
All right,
Oh,
all right.
well, I can go back and add that if you want.
No,
Screw
no,
Papa
no,
John's.
don't worry
Okay.
about it.
It
We're
might get
fine.
it might get edited.
We're over
though.
Papa John's.
Okay. Well, though we do like Papa John Schnatter, who appeared on our podcast.
Yeah,
Cash
we
Daddies,
do. We liked. We
which
liked.
you can now catch on Patreon.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from the New York Post. Goes back to do you remember the woman last week who got ghosted on a date and tried to take the guy to court because she got ghosted?
Yeah, one of my favorite moments.
She's gonna like to hear about this. Philippines lawmaker wants to make ghosting illegal.
Oh my God! What is happening to us as a society?
Well, this is a Filipino society, but yeah, I get your point. If you don't holla back in the Philippines, you may soon be breaking the law. A legislator in the country wants to make ghosting someone there an emotional offense. That's a quote. With penalties potentially including mandatory community service. Ghosting, defined as when someone cuts off all, I gotta say, I've done it many times, cuts off all forms of online and phone communication and I've been doing it since high school, can activate the same pathways in the brain. Listen to this, dude. You got to listen to this. Ghosting can activate the same pathways in the brain as physical pain, according to Representative Arnolfo Tevez Jr.
Okay, this guy's gotten ghosted a million times, right? He's
wrote-
literally
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ghosting is violence.
I'm doing this for a friend, but
Ghosting is violence. Never happened to me, but ghosting is violence. The people.
dude, who did, for sure some chick like pissed him off, and he's trying to make ghosting illegal to get her back. That's for sure what's happening.
100%. He's like, I'm gonna retroactively sue you.
The ambiguity with ghosting is that there is no real closure. Oh, he's for sure writing about a chick, dude.
Yeah.
The ambiguity with ghosting is that there is no real closure between the parties concerned, and as such, it can be likened to a form of emotional cruelty and should be punished as an emotional offense
Filipinos-
because of the trauma it causes to the ghosted party.
Well, Filipinos are like really lovable people. So it's like, I get like, honestly, the Filipinos are like the Care Bears.
Wait. Look at what the name of this guy's district is. I'm just going to let you read that.
Okay.
Like, it's two offensive words.
Oh my God. Dude, hand to God, everybody. This guy's district is called Negros Oriental. Dude, apparently Negros Oriental, people are just ghosting all the time.
Sounds like
Would you want to date anyone from Negros Oriental?
Sounds like a hotel from the 40s, you know?
That
Remember
might
the
be
Mandarin Oriental?
the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Negros Oriental 3rd District Representative Arnolfo Tevez Jr. filed a bill declaring ghosting an emotional offense. And then he's got the actual copy of the bill here. In English, apparently. I guess, did they file everything in English?
Negros Oriental. You know what's so funny? We can't even name this episode Negros Oriental and not get shit.
We might put that in the rock fan, but we got to look that up now to see what that is. Why is it in English? That's what, did they? Oh, they have a large English speaking, most of them speak English. That's interesting. Okay.
Negros Oriental.
What is that? Look at this, dude. It's a whole state. It's a whole province in the Philippines. Negros, it's probably Negros, but we're going to say Negros. Negros Oriental is a province in the Philippines located in the central Visayas region. Okay. It occupies the southeastern half of the large island of Negros and borders Negros Occidental. We're children, dude. We're such children, aren't we?
Dude, I mean, this just proves that political correctness is just an American or westernized bullshit thing.
Yeah,
it's just a psyop that just is just to get us all to fight with each other. Negros Oriental there are people who run to be leaders of Negro Orientals, right?
Imagine giving that speech. People of Negros Oriental.
As Negro Orientals, okay? By the way, that is basically Rush Hour. Am I right? That could be the name of the movie Rush Hour, Negroes Orientals.
Okay, so I don't know if this story's not from a reputable website, but I just love it so much.
That's never stopped us before.
No, especially on this show. Tyrone Prades is taking legal action after a sandwich he ate 5 years ago left him with a never-ending bout of flatulence. So this guy ate a sandwich 5 years ago and hasn't stopped farting since then, he claims.
Yeah, he's probably lactose intolerant, right? And he just refuses
I bet it's
to
like a bacteria. He probably got infected with a bacteria.
from a sandwich.
Yeah, dude, I got E. coli from eating
For
salads.
5 years?
And I had problems for like a year after that, and I didn't know what it was. And
But
then
you weren't farting for 5.
I mean, it caused some farting for sure for a little while. It was a while there.
So you're sympathetic to his case.
Well, let's just read it. The bizarre situation began when the 46-year-old, who hails from Chippenham in England, purchased and ate an unassuming ham sandwich at a Christmas market. What's a Christmas market? A Christmas market in Birmingham in December of 2017. Not long after, he became quite ill and ended up having to spend weeks in bed. Even after recovering, he continued to experience excessive flatulence, and even now, 5 years later, this particular symptom has continued unabated. He's now suing the market for $250,000. What is 5 years of farting
worth? That's a great question.
We now know $250,000.
Well, it's worth $50,000 a year.
See, I would use this as like, you remember Will the Farter used to go on Howard Stern, you know? Because you know what happened to him is he's got like a superhero origin story. He had some kind of damage to his asshole, and it made it so that he could suck huge quantities of air into his ass and fart it out, and he became Will the Farter, like the famous.
That's literally every story of fucking Marvel.
It is exactly that. Yeah. The claimant continues to suffer from excessive flatulence. Think about the attorney who brought that into, which causes him a great deal of embarrassment. His lawyer said the symptoms are primarily fatigue and altered bowel function associated with churning within his abdomen and flatulence. You might have this.
Imagine
actually.
when you're tired and you just keep farting.
Well, you just had enough.
I'm so. I'm so
trying to go to sleep.
I'm trying to.
I'm at that stage with my girlfriend.
So you're snoring and farting? That's got to be the worst sound.
I'm at that stage with my girlfriend now, dude, where if I fart and wake myself up, I get really embarrassed, you know, and I check to see if she's awake and heard it. You know what I mean? Like if I fart while I'm asleep.
Dude, women have accepted that about men.
Yeah, she seems chill with it.
Yeah.
Because I'll ask her the next day. I kind of get my courage. I was like, did you hear me fart last night? And she'll be like, yeah, I heard you.
Who cares, Johnny? That's what men do.
Dude, I'm weird, man, all right?
That's what men do, Johnny. That's the beauty of like being domesticated. They put up with that.
I don't even say fart
Johnny,
in front of my family.
If she ever goes, hey man, what's up with the fart? And go, hey, I'm not cheating on you.
That's a good point. I didn't even say fart in front of my family, like my parents. I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, Johnny, you went a week without shitting, so you have weird stuff.
Yeah, I remember. I only ever cursed in front of my mom one time. I said because I was hanging out at baseball camp.
Johnny, we just got kicked off of YouTube.
Oh shit.
We just got kicked off of YouTube,
hold
Johnny.
On, let me write that time down.
Jesus, Johnny. What do you think this is?
All right. Yeah, but anyway, I said that in front of her after I got done with baseball camp because I've been hanging out with a rough crowd at baseball camp. You know,
yeah.
We're all using adult language, and I said that in front of her. The claimant's stomach continues churning noises to the extent his sleep can become disrupted.
Okay.
The extent of the symptoms has been life-changing. They denied that the ham sandwich had been contaminated with salmonella. This place did. So there you go.
I mean, dude, that's got to be the hardest thing because they have to lawyer up, right?
Yeah. I mean, they can't not defend it.
So
it's a
what?
lawsuit.
That's when you're getting like just a frivolous lawsuit like that. Can you sue for legal costs? Like you got to, right?
I think so. Yeah. If a judge says, yeah, this is frivolous. Yeah, I think you can countersue. Yeah.
But can't you do it right out of the gate? Be like, dude, pay him.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Okay. I just want to show you an image, and you tell me what kind of person you think drew this right here. Have a look at that. This art, according to what I'm about.
Asian.
Asian. Interesting. You're not right, but interesting. What about? You think that's Asian art right there?
Yeah.
What kind of? But like a kind of a sick person would make that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is not going where I wanted, but that is the art of Kim Kardashian's daughter with Kanye West. And is Kim Kardashian's eldest daughter a budding designer? Now, how would you describe that art? Because I'm going to say no, she's not a budding designer.
No.
How would you describe that art?
Yeah, I mean, that looks
It's like nightmare fuel, right?
Yeah. Like, listen, man, I don't know this kid. Whatever this kid
Northwest,
does is just going to be automatically seen as the greatest thing ever, and it most likely will not be.
Will not be. Yeah.
Right? I mean, who's the kid that is the son or daughter of a famous person that put out next level art? Has it ever happened?
Yeah, Lucian. I think if Lucian Freud, I think is Sigmund Freud's child. Hold on, maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe they're not related, and I'm an idiot. But let me see. Yeah, he's the son. He's the grandson of Sigmund Freud. Yeah,
That guy's the grandson of Sigmund Freud?
Lucian Freud. Yeah, and he's a British painter, a really good one. He did all these.
Oh,
this
yeah,
shit,
that's
right?
pretty good.
I mean, he's really famous. Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, of course he's famous. His grandpa is Sigmund Freud.
Right, but he's famous. I mean, his artist. He's legitimately considered a great artist.
Yeah, but I'm going to say something. That's not necessarily the kid. That's the grandson.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
You know, but
let me see who his parent was. His parent had its own page here. Let's see if they're anything. His parent was Ernst L. Freud, who was an architect, and the fourth child. You know, there's a whole reality show now with just the like weird relatives of celebrities. Like they're doing a reality show together.
Oh, great.
Doesn't that sound?
Yeah,
just
why
terrible?
not?
It sounds terrible, right?
They all are.
It sounds awful. I just want you to see what Kanye's doing at the Gap now. It started out he was doing cool like sweaters and shit, and now he's got people looking like they're getting ready for the apocalypse. Do you see this shit right here?
Yeah,
This is what he's trying to sell at the Gap for like $300.
Listen, he's just doing heat checks at this point. He's just seeing what he can get people to dress.
I think so, man.
That's all it is. He just wants to
let me
get
show you.
people. And by the way, how old is Kanye West?
I don't know, like 40 something.
Will you look up how old he is?
45. Yeah.
Okay, he's 45, dude. Now I'm a couple years older than him, right? 5 years almost. Now, at what point are you no longer hip and cool? Like, there's this weird thing with black guys that like they're allowed to hang out a little longer because black don't crack, right?
Yeah.
Like you can tell when a white guy is old, like he starts to. Black guys, like they stay around. Like Snoop Dogg is just seen as hip and cool. He's somebody's
he
grandpa.
gets a pass forever. Yeah.
Forever. He's great.
Dude, he's on Twitch like playing Madden and stuff. I mean, it's
right,
crazy.
right. It's like ridiculous.
Have you ever seen that meltdown of him on playing Madden? I'll look it up.
They have there's this Rogan Rodney show. It's a radio show in LA, and it's on 570. It's
You're
like
the only person who listens to radio.
Yeah, I know. It's like their noon show. I'm not. They're just not for me.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
I just got Snoop
But
Dogg.
man, Rodney P. Will you see how old he is?
Rodney P.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Rodney P.
Will you
He's
see how-
he's like 56 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like
See
that.
how old he is.
He used to play for the Panthers.
This is this notion that no matter what age a black guy is,
56, yeah.
he's always hip and cool. Cause they'll have him and he's like Rodney Pete's a pretty white black guy. Like
he talks white.
He's
for sure,
super.
yeah.
He's
and
like,
his wife is gorgeous.
yeah,
So she was.
like dude. He went to USC and he's a former Raider. I love Rodney Pete. Right. But man, they have him introduce new like tracks that have come out in hip hop, and he reads it like a white guy.
Really?
This
That's
latest LP just dropped, and it's a hot single.
Well,
It's
dude, he's
really.
not- I mean, he's-
But do you understand? Like to the industry, black is always cool.
Oh, I see
Do you
what
know
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Nobody,
So, like,
no white guy would be allowed to do that.
right.
Yeah.
So they got Kanye West.
That's his collection.
Putting out collection.
Look at this latest collection. It looks like you're getting ready for the apocalypse. Like,
Yeah, like what is this? Like the latest Antifa?
at the Gap, dude. Like who goes in? Who do you know that goes to the Gap is gonna wear this shit?
That's literally Antifa. You are trying to dress up people like Antifa. You're like, hey, dude, nuclear holocaust just happened.
I mean, like shoulder pads and look at this jacket.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Hey, that's what. Look at that. If you want to dress like a homeless guy in the forest, just go to Gap.
Yeah, dude. If you want to dress like somebody that's gonna scare little kids at night in the park,
Did a
that's it
nuclear
right
bomb
there.
just drop? Go down to the Gap and buy some Kanye West nuclear fallout clothes.
And you know, I love his shoes. He's a great.
It's just
he's great
like
shoe
like
designer.
white people just co-sign anything black people do. And just like Kanye West, he's 45. He's not the hip and cool kids anymore. His music
Well,
still
he wants to
rocks.
be like Steve Jobs. Like, I want to show you the sunglasses he came out with for the Gap too. They're just, I can't find them on here. They're literally like a piece of plastic that you like. They look like the free glasses you get when you get your eyes dilated.
No, that's the key. Just can you get them to buy your garbage?
I can't find it.
Right?
Anyway. I want you to watch Snoop Dogg rage quitting. We were just talking about Snoop Dogg and him being not age appropriate. He's playing Madden here. This is so fun.
Look at this shit.
Complete to Randy Moss.
Been there.
Touchdown, Washington.
Look at him. Just spinning out in his brain, dude. It's like, I'm Snoop fucking dog. I'm worth $30 fucking million. I gotta put with this 12-year-old feet.
Fuck this shit. Came in this fucking room and everything went fucking bad. Fuck this shit, man.
Look how bad he is, dude. Listen to Roller Coaster of Love. Okay, I don't know.
Dude.
Isn't that funny?
I mean, that
Snoop
guy's
Dogg?
like, dude, he's got gray hair.
He's got gray hair, yeah, and he's rage quitting on Madden. Isn't that so funny?
Do you play Madden at all?
No, I mentioned this on Cash
Dude,
Days.
he's literally like the black Gandalf the White Wizard, and like he's still hip and cool.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens. I have all the systems. I don't play games enough because I work all the time, but I have a PS5, I have an Xbox, I have a Nintendo Switch, and I'm about to build a computer again and trying to play, but I just can't find the time. It sucks. It's a waste. We talked about that on tinfoils. I don't want to. Okay, this is cool. So this might fall into the kid almost drowning in the pool, but I think this is amazing. It's from Yahoo
you
News.
love doing this.
Video shows miraculous moment. A man catches a toddler falling from the 6th floor of a building in China. So this guy just saves his kid's life, basically. Not basically. He does by catching it falling out of the window.
By the way, if this happened in America, no one would grab that kid because they don't want to be accused of being a creeper.
Watch this, dude. This is amazing. Look at this guy, dude. 6th floor. And he almost busted his ass running over there. This stupid music. Get rid of your stupid music. Look at him.
Now, was he on the phone?
Yeah, I think so. He's like, dude, there's a kid up there coming out of a window. What should I do? And the person's like, why don't
And by
you
the
catch
way,
him?
the woman tried to act like she was helping
She
and did nothing.
That's pretty typical when you say.
She's like, oh, like, why are they dressed like every Scientologist on Hollywood
Yeah,
Boulevard?
they really are, aren't they? That's amazing. Look at that.
Like, how does a kid crawl out like that?
Is that kid black? You think if he knew the kid was black, he'd still catch it if he had known that to begin with? They're racist, man, in China.
They are and by the way, in China, some dude could just be walking and take a shit right on the sidewalk and nobody cares. That's just how they go.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that about?
Dude, it's just, that's China. They don't care.
Okay, now this is just a...
How many more stories we got?
We got like 4 more. These are quick, though. They're all like that. This shows you how stupid people are now. And
I don't need to be shown.
This
I know
TikTok
that.
era. This is from NBC News. No poop July is all over TikTok, and some doctors are having to urge people, because this is one of those things like birds aren't real that's kind of started as a joke. Doctors are now having to urge people not to try to not poop for the month of
Johnny,
July.
you went a week with it. What would you say to the people?
I'd say you're going to get gassy.
You're going to get gassy.
You're going to get gassy after the first 4 days. 5 days.
Dude, I like, who cannot poop for a month?
No Poop July is taking over For You pages on TikTok. I don't know what For You
I
is.
just think this is just like adults not knowing when kids are joking around.
I'm not sure, dude. I'm not so. That does happen, though. You're right. For You page suggests new content to users based on the kind of items they have viewed in the past. Oh, I see. So this is popping up in TikTok recommendations. And some doctors are hoping users do not take the challenge seriously. The trend involves young people.
Oh, you mean China's trying to tell us not to take shits?
That's how they get us. What if that's how they finally win? Is by convincing our young kids not to take
Yeah,
shit.
we can't run because we're literally full of shit.
They do that right before the invasion. All right, it's time to launch the No Poop November.
Yeah. Their bowels are full. They're not going to run anywhere.
The trend involves young people, often men, pretending they haven't had a bowel movement since the beginning of the month. Video shows men sweating profusely while fighting the urge to defecate while crowds cheer them on. Oh, that sounds like a funny little video, actually. The videos often include what day of No Poop July the alleged participant is on.
Your butthole's like the fat guy in Game of Thrones. Hold the door!
Hold door!
Hold door!
Well, you start out saying hold the door, and by the end, you're just going, hold door!
Hold door! Hold door!
Have you ever had to really hold it, like in a bad where you
Johnny,
were about
I've told
to
you
go?
all the time. There's times when I'm stuck in traffic, and I'm like, thank God my butthole's intact.
Dude, there's one of the funny. Let me see if I can show. Yeah, I don't think we get caught up on copyright for this. There's the funniest episode of Louis where he's with his kids, and he's trying not to poop with his kids, like while he's. Let me just. Okay,
the worst feeling
it's so
ever.
Funny, dude. It's
When
so
was the
funny.
last time you shit yourself? I feel like we talk about this weekly.
You asked me that, and I can't remember.
You know what I would love, man? And we'll find out how many people are listening. I would love if people would call in and honestly tell us the last time they shit their pants.
All right, yeah. Let me put the number up. Hold on. Oh, yeah, that's a great. We should start giving them like cues. For
Yeah,
what to call
us up and tell us the last time you shit your pants.
That would help us.
And
focus the
what it
call.
was like, what you felt.
All right, the number, if you want to call in and tell us about the last time you shat yourself, is 657-339-1338.
And then also tell us, guys, did you keep your clothes?
Did you what? You mean did I wash them or throw
Like,
them
do you
out?
keep your pants or do you throw them out with the shitty underwear?
Like if they're your favorite
And what
jeans,
if it's your
or-
favorite underwear? Do you keep your underwear?
657-339-1338. By the way, if you want to see the Louis show, it's at louisck.com now. He finally got the rights back to it, and you can watch it there. After I bought
All
the
right,
Blu-rays.
Johnny.
All right, two more stories and we're done. Okay, this story got around, and I hate doing it, but I feel like we need to talk about it because
Yeah.
it's right up our alley.
Yeah.
Again, at home, we know people have already covered this. It's from PC Gamer, but it was everywhere. A chess-playing robot breaks a kid's finger.
It's just like
the robot broke the child's finger. This, of course, is bad," said Moscow Chess Federation
So
president
basically,
Sergei Lazarev.
this robot pulled a Snoop Dogg and just fucking went nuts.
That's pretty much what happened. Yeah, you could say that. Here we go. Here's the video of this poor kid getting his little finger broken. Do you see it? Look, it grabs his finger and it's like, "Oh, gotcha," and it won't let go.
Let go, let go. Parents show up.
Look at that! Everybody trying to push that thing. It's just a big.
Johnny, what you don't know, Johnny, what you don't know is that kid didn't fall out the window. This computer chucked that kid out of the window. Everything's connected.
That's so funny, dude.
They're like, give it away. Like, oh my God, he broke
he's really hurt. That kid. Damn.
Yeah, dude.
I just got a text from my girlfriend. At Christina's in the hot tub, so she's not gonna be back for a while. That's a drag.
Well, Johnny, that sucks for you because I gotta go.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Let me just make sure I don't have anything that's absolutely killer. No. That
You can always save it for next week.
I know, but I don't want it to be dead. But I think we're good. Just give me 3 seconds here. No, that one's fine. Okay. Did we do this? Can you just look at this and tell me if we did this? It's like 3 seconds long. Just look at this. Did we do this?
Oh, I've seen that.
You assaulted her. I'm recording
It's
right
this-
now.
It's this black chick just beating the shit out of this white guy after he smacked her in the face. This old white guy. Look at this dude, and she's owning him.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this crazy old guy.
Yeah, dude.
He shouldn't have smacked the chick, dude.
I totally agree. You shouldn't have smacked the chick, and now you're getting it.
Look, she's coming for his ass.
Yeah,
too.
dude. You don't mess with black chicks. They're hot and pissed. Look at that. Boom.
That's got to be a Rockfin exclusive because we're not allowed to show that. And I just want to end on this.
Johnny, you're making me wince in uncomfortableness.
Wince in slight discomfort. That one's
Oh, yeah. You want to show this again?
Yeah, well, we didn't show it on the show.
Okay.
We just showed it to each other. Oh, I'm going to read this last story too, actually. Okay, sorry. This is from Sacramento Bee. Scammers, listen, this is the best scam. Scammers are giving California restaurants 1-star Google reviews, and they won't stop until they're paid. Because you know, like, how important reviews are to businesses now. You sink or swim based on your Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
Scammers are writing fake 1-star reviews for some San Francisco, California restaurants and then demanding money in return for not leaving more negative reviews, according to multiple restaurant owners.
Well, is that part of Yelp's whole business model? Is you pay them to get rid of the reviews?
Oh, is that really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. It's like cause a problem, supply the solution.
She this person tweeted it, and she said her restaurant got 10 negative reviews the next day. The scammer said that they left negative feedback about their restaurant and will not stop until the business sends a $75 Google Play gift card to them. Isn't that a good scam? Pretty
Yeah,
smart,
I mean,
right?
the internet's full of assholes.
So if you're jobless and at home, here's an idea for you. Check it out.
Yeah, you know what? And if you're jobless at home, you would think about doing is go fuck yourself.
All right, we're going to end on this funny. This is one of the funnier things I've seen on the internet lately, and whoever did it was good on them, I say. Because I'm so convinced. The reason it works, tell me if I'm wrong, the reason this video works is because the acting at this part, the very beginning, is convincing.
Yeah, I mean, whoever they got fits the role.
Uh-huh. He's just not quite dirty enough. If you look, he's not quite dirty enough. You'll see that. But see, he's not dirty. Do you see that? He's not dirty at all. It's a homeless guy, and this woman is like, it's one of these cute videos. Today I offered him food, and he was so happy. And then she's like walking away, you know? And you can see her Louis Vuitton bag. But she goes, I felt bad and offered him an extra bed that I had. So she pulls this homeless guy with no shirt and torn sweatpants. Now she's in bed with him. One thing led to another. He's asleep next to her in bed. She's smiling. And now 7 months later, she's never been so happy she's pregnant.
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude. Credit to
The
whoever
only
made
part
that.
with the funnier would be at the end is where like she just raised his kid by herself. He's like, "Fuck you, I'm homeless. I'm out."
Took her dog and just left. You know, that's funny. All right, Sam. I'll see you
Guys, how long was that show, Johnny?
No, it's not, only 2.5 hours. We
Only 2.5.
We did
guys.
320 last week, bro.
Oh.
320 we did last week.
I'm going home. All right. Thank you guys.
I'm going to an empty home. Apparently. My
Leave
girl's in the hot tub.
poor Johnny. Leave a 5-star review. Please.
Please.
See me in San Francisco. Bye. Wish me luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Bye.
When your life is a never-ending train wreck and you feel like you're drowning in a sea of regret, with a bit of oppression pressing down on your neck, it hurts so bad. When your overwhelming hatred kills your heart's desire and reality starts looking like a dumpster fire, you start bitching to me, but you're preaching to the choir. You don't need to be so mad. 'Cause sometimes we hurt, sometimes we cry, sometimes we're sure there's no reason to try. When the whole world goes completely insane, open your heart, stand up and sing. I'm gonna finger bang my day. Yeah, yeah, I'll finger bang my day. That's right. You gotta make the choice to give it all you've got.
are we really doing? We can't live in a world that has this much hate. We have to get honest with ourselves. We have to take stock in what our part is in all of this madness. We have to let go, and we focus on giving love, setting that intention. And each and every single one of us gets up every day with the intention to give love. And we do it. We go out there and we give love every single day. Each